Yes, the 18th of July is knocking, and we'll discover how Ladles of Love is basically inspiring South Africans to turn 67 minutes into meaningful support for thousands of preschool children this Mandela month.
And the important thing here is, yes, we are getting resources, vital resources, but it's the love, the care, the time, the effort that sends such a powerful message to these organizations and the people that they care for. This is service delivery in South Africa, so let's get behind them, please. And then cuteness overload. I don't know if she is ready for this. We're going to take a look at stylish, affordable kids wear from Woolworths. And I know you're all thinking about the sale at Woolies at the moment, which is insane. Just look at this for 2 minutes, okay? It's going to be amazing.
I'm very excited. But of course, we want our finances in order. So that's why we have personal finance expert Carla Fenter, who shares how to build an emergency fund that can help you weather life's unexpected challenges and make sure that kids are looking good.
Yeah, we should have done the emergency fund before we started speaking about the children and supplies, okay? But that's how it works. And then we're going to have some fun. We're going to wrap things up with plenty of energy, our kind of energy as Afrikaans pop sensation, Drums and Drum. Join us live in studio. Just too cool for school. Cannot wait to get into their incredible story as well. There is a different kind of energy there. They are making their mark in the industry, but they just seem like absolute gems as well. So cannot wait to make that personal connection and connect you guys as well. Heartbreaking watching the World Cup last night, certainly for English fans. I think they thought they had it in the bag. But the defending champions are through. I'll get into all of those sporting results and the big moves from yesterday after Carissa officially opens our account for the day with the news.
Well, thank you so much, G-Man. With just 2 minutes after 6 o'clock, let's do just that and dive into your national news headlines. With Social Development Minister Dina Pule, who has assured millions of South Africans that monthly social grant payments will continue without interruption during the transition from SASSA Gold Cards to Postbank Black Cards. Now, she says beneficiaries do not need to worry, as grants will continue to be paid into their chosen bank accounts. Our government departments and Postbank are working together to manage the migration, while biometric verification will also be introduced to improve security as well as strengthen the integrity of the social grant payment system. In other national news, the wildfire near Johannesburg Sebenza substation has been contained, but widespread power outages across the parts of the city are still happening. Now, City Power says technicians are waiting for emergency services, and that's to declare the area safe before assessing the damage and beginning restoration work. The outage has affected residential areas, businesses and key facilities, including the National Health Laboratory Service and Sandringham Police Station. Officials say the time needed to restore electricity will depend on the extent of the damage to the affected network. Taking a look further afield now at your international news-making headlines, starting on the continent with Kenya's High Court that has dismissed an application by a Rastafarian group seeking to allow cannabis use for religious purposes. Now, the Rastafari Society argued the drug was a sacred sacrament and requested a limited exemption for private worship rather than full legislation. Now, the court ruled the group had failed to prove existing drug laws violated constitutional rights, although it acknowledged the need for a wider national debate. Now, cannabis remains illegal in Kenya, with offenders facing fines, imprisonment, and harsher penalties for trafficking-related offences. Meanwhile, Iran has threatened to block key regional trading routes after the United States launched fresh strikes on military targets. Tehran says the Strait of Hormuz will remain closed until what it describes as American aggression ends, while also warning other oil and gas export routes could be affected. Now, the latest military action has intensified concerns over global energy supplies, pushing oil prices higher as tanker traffic through the strategic waterway slows. Now, Washington says the strikes targeted Iran's coastal defense and also missile infrastructure. And let's close off here with Christopher Nolan's eagerly anticipated epic The Odyssey that sails into South African cinemas tomorrow, bringing Homer's ancient Greek tale to life on an unprecedented scale. The Oscar-winning director's first film since Oppenheimer is already drawing glowing reviews, but it's also making movie history as the first feature film entirely with IMAX 70mm cameras. Our critics say the ambitious production is best experienced on the biggest screen possible to appreciate its breathtaking visuals and immersive storytelling. Matt Damon leads an all-star cast that includes Anne Hathaway, Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Robert Pattinson. Now, Holland and Zendaya will soon reunite on screen in Spider-Man Brand New Day, which swings into cinemas on the 31st of July. Oh, we're in for such a cinnamon treat this month. If you haven't checked out Zendaya's latest fashion, please do, leading up to the Odyssey premiere. Well, that's where we leave your 6 o'clock news. Let's dive straight into the world of sports, and Graham has got you with the latest.
Yes, it's true. Let's start with our FIFA World Cup watch. Defending champions Argentina have booked their place in the FIFA World Cup final. That was after coming from behind to beat England 2-1 in a dramatic semi-final in Atlanta last night. So England looked set for victory after Anthony Gordon finally had his moment. He broke the deadlock early in the second half, finishing a brilliant move. But Argentina responded late through Enzo Fernandez before substitute Lautaro Martinez completed the comeback in stoppage time. I think they were putting in probably across every 15 seconds for those last 5 minutes. Unbelievable pressure. The champions showing their mettle. Now we can bring it back home as our champions try to find their feet ahead of a new season. Still early, growing pains, let's call it. Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs began their latest round of pre-season preparations with draws in Europe. So Chiefs were held to a 1-1 draw by Saudi Pro League side Al Kholoud. That was after conceding a late equaliser. Frustratingly, while Pirates also shared the spoils in their friendly up against Spanish second division outfit Cordoba. Now let's get back into our cricketing news as Zimbabwe made the perfect start to their 3-match T20 international series up against Bangladesh with a 32-run victory in Bulawayo. So after posting 170 for 6 from their 20 overs, the hosts then produced a disciplined bowling display to dismiss Bangladesh for 138 in 19 overs to boot. So the second T20 of the 3-match series takes place tomorrow. Now let's get back onto our bikes, shall we, as Norway's Søren Varenskold. He sprinted to victory on stage 11 of the Tour de France. And it's been a cracker this year already. The Uno X Mobility rider, he edged out to Olav Kuj after timing the sprint to perfection in the 161-kilometer stage from Vichy to Nevers. Then Tadej Pogacar, he safely retained the overall race lead and, of course, will continue in that beautiful yellow jersey heading into another grueling stage 12. And that's where we leave our sport for now. Congratulations to the Argentinian fans. Heartbreak for the English. We are still in your corner, don't worry. We'll be in everybody's corner right now. It's a Klein Vrydag. Let's see how the weather's looking.
Well, thank you, G-Man. Let's dive right into your weather at the foot of the weekend. As we get started now in Polokwane, where your Thursday brings you some bright and also some sunny skies. Good weather coming your way, although a bit of a cold start of 5 degrees, and that rises to a beautiful high of 25. Now, looking into the coming days, sunny skies will dominate with fairly warm daytime highs, and that will peak at 27 degrees in time for the weekend. Klerksdorp, on your side, sunny skies will take over your day today. Seems to be a welcomed theme. Temperatures range between a cold 2 degrees and a warmer high of 23. Now, the coming days bring daytime highs peaking at 23 and 24 throughout, and the skies remain clear until Monday rolls around. Pretoria, on your side, you'll spend your Thursday under sunny skies once again. Temperatures ranging between a low of 6 degrees and that high is sitting at 24. As we look ahead, the sunshine is here to stay, with tomorrow's temperatures peaking at 24 degrees and on Saturday, 25. Out in the city of gold now, in Johannesburg, today's forecast is filled with mostly sunny skies with calm southwesterly winds. As for your temperatures, they move between 6 and 21 degrees. And as we near the weekend, your daytime highs will hold steady at 22 degrees, with skies remaining mainly clear of any rain. Mbombela, what are you saying on your side? Expect predominantly sunny skies with a few passing clouds today. A brisk 9 degrees start is what you're in for. That will give way to a warmer afternoon peaking at 23. Now, tomorrow brings you sunny skies, and on Saturday, peaks at 27. On Sunday, 29 is your high that you can expect. Bloemfontein, on your side, it's mostly sunny conditions that will persist. A very cold start, though. Freezing 1 degree is your low, and a set high of 21 as your high. Now, your Friday brings bright sunny skies with temperatures maxing at 22 consistently from tomorrow throughout until Tuesday. Out in Richards Bay now, plenty of sunshine is in store for your side. Temperatures range between a cool 13 and almost doubling to 24 degrees as your high. Now, partly cloudy conditions will persist onwards going into next week, with your temperature highs ranging in those mid to upper 20s. All right, let's stick to the coastline now. Out in Durban, mostly sunny skies will take center stage today. Temperatures will rise from a low of 12 and increase to a high of 23. Now, the coming days bring partly cloudy skies, with Friday starting on a sunny note, with temperatures moving between 12 and 24. Let's see what Mthatha has to offer. Well, on your side, it's mostly sunny skies that are expected throughout your Thursday. Temperatures will range between 5 and 23 degrees. Now, partly cloudy skies are expected in the coming days, with temperatures peaking at 26 degrees on Saturday after a cool low of 8. In Uba, on your side, partly cloudy days lead into a pleasant afternoon ahead. Temperatures move between a freezing 3 and a high of 23 degrees. Now, cloudy conditions dominate the forecast ahead, with sunny intervals expected, while temperatures remain pleasantly warm. Let's see what Kagompo City is giving on this Thursday. Today, you'll look up to partly cloudy conditions. Your temperatures will range between a chilly 11 and a high of 22. Now, cloudy and humid conditions dominate the forecast ahead, with tomorrow's temperatures starting off at a chilly 11, but it peaks at 22. And then out in Abeja, expect partly cloudy skies with occasional gusty winds. Your temperatures will range between 11 and 21 degrees. Now, as we near the weekend, cloudy conditions persist, with tomorrow's temperatures drifting from a cool 11 to a high of 20. Gorgeous George, you're up next, where today will unfold under mostly partly cloudy skies. Your temperatures will range from a nippy 9 to a daytime high of 19. Now, the days ahead do stay mostly cloudy and humid, with tomorrow's temperatures climbing from a mild 10 degrees to a high of 19, peaking at 20 on Saturday. Mother City, it's your turn now. Out in Cape Town, you'll have a damp start to the day. Some morning drizzle is what you can expect. Our temperatures sit between 11 and 17 degrees. As we look ahead, your days will be defined by both cloudy and humid conditions, with temperatures ranging in those upper teens. All right, Sutherland, on your side of town, you'll be looking up to partly cloudy skies for this Thursday. Temperatures will range between a crisp 4 and a high of 19 degrees. Looking ahead, mostly cloudy skies do persist, with daytime temperatures topping out at 20 degrees tomorrow and just 19 on Saturday. That brings us over to Kimberley now, with mostly sunny skies that are set to dominate your day. Very cold start though, a nail-biting 1 degree, but that warms up to 22 as the day goes on. Now, today's sunny skies will gradually give way to cloudier conditions, with temperatures remaining persistently warm, and it does peak at 25 on Saturday. Final stop, as you know, is Uppington. Sunshine will dominate your forecast today. Temperatures rise from a freezing 3 to a set high of 26. As for tomorrow, it brings you partly cloudy skies, with temperatures starting at 5, warming to a daytime high of 28, and that's consistent throughout the weekend. Well, some nice weather across the country, some welcomed good weather at that as well. And what is also welcomed is your sunrise view of this hour to kickstart 6 o'clock. Brittany Lombard, good morning to you from Walkerville out in Gauteng, sent this sunrise morning view to us. And thank you so much, Brittany, for sharing exactly what it's looking like on your side of town. Let's have a look at what you prepared for us for today.
It's going to be a good day. Please stay connected with us. It's going to be, I think, a lot of different kind of energy as we look at our life and what we can do for the long-term picture. And yes, we're going to be doing a lot for everybody around us through our 67 minutes come Mandela Day. But right now, I want you to think about a different lane, the long-term vision. It's National Savings Month, which is a great opportunity for us to focus on that long-term journey. So I'm going to put this to you guys to get you inspired about the goal. What is that thing that you are saving up for? What is that long-term goal that deserves a bit of attention now so that we can create that compound growth to get there? For me, it's definitely, I think, a karate world champs for my son in a few years' time. If he's at that level and he wants to do it, I want to be able to support him on that journey and do that. It's massive. It sits outside of normal life. How are we going to get there? We need a savings plan, and we're going to be going through some unbelievably sane calm, practical saving ideas that don't take us outside of the battle of real life as we progress over the next couple of weeks. So I want you to think very critically about it. So apply some critical thinking. What are you most excited for in that long-term vision that we're going to get you passionate about a lot this morning? Ladles of Love stepping in with their 67 minutes and how we can do it. And then Kyalicha Fashion. I've just felt the energy and the vibrancy of the color step into our studio. We're going to plug you into the ultimate fashion plug-in after this. We'll see now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. Now, as Kyalicha Fashion Week celebrates 11 years of both creativity and innovation, designer Nomcebo Ntazi is among the talented creatives bringing this year's Trash to Trend theme to absolute life. And we can't wait to show you exactly that. Now, she joins us to share the inspiration behind her collection, also her journey in fashion, and the growing impact, of course, of sustainable design. So I think we got to give her a feel-good welcome, everybody. Let's go. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
And I mean, girl, are you the fashion? Because look how good you look this morning.
You see.
You had to show up, didn't you?
Thank you so much.
Well, let's talk about the theme this year, because I think it's quite a beautiful take on sustainability, of course, called Trash to Trend.
Yes.
How do you interpret this theme, and how did it inspire the collection we'll see today?
Okay, so the theme Trash to Trend, what I can say is what inspired me, it's using like materials that already been discarded and then creating something beautiful out of those materials. And then what inspired me with my collection, you see, let's say you did like the garment, let's say you work at the fashion house, and then now you have off cards like all around. So why not make something beautiful out of that instead of you throwing it away? Yeah.
I love that one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. And you're also just showing that sustainability isn't just like some fashion trend that will pass. It is increasingly important to incorporate that into your work. And we're going to see that today. So what sort of discarded materials do you use?
Okay, so one of the materials that I used, it's one of the foil, like you see when you're roasting some chicken and then you cover with the foil.
Girl.
So there's one of those materials, and then I used a rope, because other people will see like a rope just to tie some things and then maybe like put them at the garage and stuff like that. But then I had to make a plan, like how can I make that something that is luxurious, beautiful, like introduce it to fashion.
I'm so curious about your creative process. So you see a rope there, and then in your mind you go, no, I've got a vision.
Exactly.
There's something else. So do you draw immediately? Do you listen to a song? What's the inspiration process?
I don't draw.
You don't draw?
Because once I see something, already I have an image in my head. So instead of like going back to paper and drawing, why not just create now?
Oh my God.
I want to create it now.
You seem like, I like this energy. I'm here for it. But of course, as a designer, what is incredible is that you're participating in Khayelitsha Fashion Week, and it's the 11th one this year that has contributed towards so many open doors in the industry. So how has it impacted your journey?
As like an upcoming designer, Khayelitsha Fashion Week opened doors whereby I get to showcase in like a wider like people, like a wider audience. And then here I am. Expresso,
on national TV, girl.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Yes,
what we mean is that you're good enough to be here. So I keep looking this way because the fashion you're about to witness, when they say we eat, that we're about to eat a whole breakfast and more this morning. But I love that it reflects your personality. It reflects your creativity. So when we consume this now, what do you hope that we take away from what we're seeing?
What I can say is, just because you see something that you can think it's dirt, to us creatives, that's something. Like you said, one means trash is another means treasure.
I love it.
So what I can say is, even upcoming designers out there, just think outside of the box. Don't be afraid to take whatever. Don't just go to fabric shops and then you buy fabric. Use what you have already.
Start with it
something.
today.
Exactly. Create something from what you have.
Well, can we see your creation?
Sure.
Is it about that time?
Sure.
We've been waiting for this moment. All right, we'll introduce your collection and we'll see the first look.
Okay, so right here we have a dramatic two-piece layer. So this is the foil fabric I was talking about.
Sure.
Now look at the ropes, like how we did with the ropes. And
I'm
stuff like that.
obsessed.
And then on her neck, we used water beads. So water beads, other people will think it's only for tradition like purposes, but then for me as a fashion design, I see this as like luxury.
Yeah, high fashion.
Exactly. As like an African person, this is wow, this is beautiful. This deserves to be on the runway.
Thank you. And we will manifest that life for you. The skirt as well. Mwah. Beautiful stuff. Model 1 done. You thought we would reach the peak. No, we're going to keep on going. Bring in model number 2. Oh, now the color comes.
Yes. So the green one was introducing this yellow and green as well, again with the ropes. You will think it's something that you can tie like whatever, but then look at this as an accessory. It's something that you can use to tie your corset at the back.
Come on.
Let's
see the corset from behind. If the model can turn around, then we can see the back of it. Look at that, hey?
Yes.
With the necklace, with the sleeve, the rope is doing the things.
Yes.
Model number 2, stunning. I will be wearing that later. Thank you so much. Okay, model number 3, saving the best for last, perhaps. Let's check out the full-on denim and orange.
Yes, and then here, like I said, let's say you did something where you used denim and then now you have denim pieces lying around. Look at that beautiful top with those water beads I was talking
even
about.
in the back here.
Exactly. And then again, the ropes as an accessory. This goes really nice. And then I use safety pins. So others will think like safety pins, you just use it to like
fix something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then look how that worked with the top.
Gorgeous. I can't say that my girls will fit into that top, but I love this for you.
We can make your size.
She looks absolutely gorgeous. Even the zip detail in the back, like all of the little details coming together. Thank you so much, my baby. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
3 looks put together. Is this your first collection?
Yes.
Your first full collection.
This is my
that
first
you are
collection.
putting on display.
Exactly.
That is so gorgeous. And I love the fact that, a spotlight is being shone on so many young designers. The recognition on this platform is incredible. So what role do you think events like this, the Khayelitsha Fashion Show, has to inspire other designers coming up?
What I can say is, with Khayelitsha Fashion Week, what they did to us, like the hood designers, I'm just going to put it like that, it made us, it actually put us on the map with the big fishes in the fashion industry. So Khayelitsha Fashion Week actually gave us an opportunity to showcase our talent, to show the world that us as designers from back there at the village, we have what it takes. We got this.
Absolutely.
Yes.
In my mind, there's been no doubt ever, because Viola Davis even said the difference is just opportunity.
Yes.
So once you have that, you take it with both hands. We go Khayelitsha Fashion Week, we go Cape Town Fashion Week, we go South African Fashion, we go Milan Fashion Week. Come on, baby. Nontebo, remember that name and remember the fashion that we, of course, witnessed today. Gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. Hopefully also available for people to purchase, to support.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll put her definite details on our social media, and we wish you all the best going forward,
Thank you
my girl.
so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, we can't wait to see her back when she's a global superstar.
So almost as much fun as watching my friend over there try and prepare her next outfit for her next event has been watching these two out-humble each other here. No, you're in the middle. No, you're in front. They are both hands-on heroes because they understand that's what it's required, not just when we give our 67 minutes, but every day of every year. And of course, Danny representing Ladles of Love. He is the love. It's a love sandwich this morning. And Zola are going to be doing something truly special that we can all get behind. We have a special place in our hearts for young children in this country, such a critical developmental phase. It's not just about the nutrition, right? Nope. It's about...
Well, the nutrition is the foundation.
That's it.
To give them hope.
Oh, man, and we're going to give them hope on levels. So many amazing ways that you can get hands-on and be that hero this Mandela Day. And just before, because we're going to kick things off on the 17th, we'll give you all of the details after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, man, I'm all kinds of pumped up for this one because I've got two of the most purpose-driven people on the planet. And one of them in particular, I think, is going to have sainthood before he is done.
He should.
And he should. It is in your hands to create a better world for all our children. Words that should resonate with us as we celebrate the great man, Nelson Mandela's month. And this is a month dedicated to actual action and a call to serve others. Well, answering that call, Danny Diliberto and Zola Nene, two of my favorite human beings beings. Join us to share how Ladles of Love is helping thousands of South Africans turn 67 minutes into practical hands-on support that will nourish, that will educate and uplift 20,000 preschool children long after Mandela Day has passed. So can we get a round of applause for our non-existent studio audience? Can we please just rent a studio audience for moments like this, just so I can have 20 people screaming, great to see you guys. I'm not going to ask how you are because you're always in this lane, just going forward, which is great. But you must be really going forward now. What is it about this day? Because I know you understand it's an everyday thing, but this is an opportunity for all South Africans to stand together, and we love that. Why is this such a special moment for you and Ladles?
You know, when I started with a soup kitchen 12 years ago...
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
I used to watch the volunteers arrive, and all of a sudden, you saw gender, religion, race fall away.
Yeah.
And you just saw human beings coming together. Makes me quite emotional. And I realized the power of volunteering, and it became, beyond feeding, it became also the essence of Ladles of Love. How do I make volunteering easy?
That's the magic of the water, right?
Yeah.
That is.
The volunteering, when you actually do that just for a few minutes, that's the magic.
Yeah, because volunteering, it feeds the soul. And when you do it wanting nothing in return, there's no better energy that you can release. So for me, Mandela Day is an opportunity to create these volunteer opportunities. Yes, it's a beautiful day, and it signifies Madiba, but for me, it's also to create as many opportunities as I can for people to come and just be kind.
Yeah, and if you do, and we'll talk about how you've removed some of those barriers to make it easier, because I'm a firm believer everyone wants to. Now you've got this amazing footprint, you've gone global. You know, there are people that are constantly looking to you, and I think you understand that you've become that. You are a version of representation in South Africa that is so powerful right now.
You say very kind things about me.
Well, you're about to go and feed 20,000 kids, so I've got to lay it on thick, man.
Literally, this is the saint that deserves praising, because what I do, and you know, volunteering as a hands-on hero, and everybody should please come. And what Danny says about, you know, getting together with one common purpose, doing good, is the core of what Ubuntu is. And that's what South Africa is. That's why these hands-on events that Ladles put together are so powerful, because at our core, we all want to make a difference,
So,
right?
so what are you making food? Are you making a grow kit? Are you, because there are so many ways that you can get involved.
100%. So I'm going to be in the craft zone, which is one of the zones. Yes, you're surprised, Danny. I'm going to be making hand puppets and, you know, things to nourish kids, not only with food, which is the core purpose of Ladles, but their minds, you know, helping them get educated in, you know, more different ways and fun ways. So that for me is where I'm getting involved.
Awesome.
And you know what's going to happen with those gorgeous little finger puppets and what that unlocks. I've got 2 young kids, so this is making me very emotional now. It's because you've got to meet people where they are. And for a young child, to meet them in that developmental phase where they are means love and support and care. It's a kind of culture and messaging that has been eradicated societally in this country. So, and just 5 minutes of that for a child, when you experience that in that space with them, and I get the joy of often being the one that gets to rock up with the 20,000 meals and see what these actually mean, and it's life-changing.
Yeah.
We just want to make it as easy as possible for people to be able to do what they were born to do, and that's connect and share. And you've taken even more barriers away. Why is that so important to create these kind of plug-and-play opportunities to do this?
You know, in kindness, there's unkindness. The one cannot exist without the other.
Okay.
Yet, only one can function at a time.
Okay.
So I've come to realize, or I've come to believe, that kindness is a choice. And by doing this, we are allowing people to be kind. This world desperately needs more kindness.
And the world doesn't give us many opportunities these days to do that, right?
Yeah.
So for me, experiencing this, when you come to Mandela Day and you see the thousands of people all being kind, the gees is just...
What a beautiful thing.
It's just like, wow.
Yeah.
And we're doing this, and at the end of the day, we're doing this to give it to our little children.
Sure.
You know, we're about creating a foundation for them, to give them hope, to create a better life. Because if we don't create better children, our society is just going to degrade more and more.
You know, I often talk about watching your guy, and honestly, I use this example all the time at Marlillian's Grow Patch in Athlone. Your guys coming off dropping meals, picking up raw ingredients, helping to fix an act. You were the glue in that community between. There was something so dramatic about that, but it made me realize you're teaching people how to foster hope through this journey.
Sure. Well said.
And it's not something that's given to us.
Yeah.
You know, I think Madiba proved that in prison, that you fight for hope and you give that to someone else.
Yep.
It's not gifted to you. So thank you for doing that on this powerful day. How do we help you guys? What do you need from us?
Okay, so 17th July, tomorrow, is the hands-on event.
Admittedly, you did throw us a little bit with that. So it's tomorrow.
So it's tomorrow. So yes, Mandela Day is on the 18th. We haven't changed the date, but the hands-on event with Ladies of Love is on the 17th of July in Cape Town at the DHL Stadium. If you're in Joburg, also you can get involved. 22nd of July is your turn. But all you have to do is go...
Expo Centre.
Expo Centre, exactly. All you have to do is go onto ladiesoflove.org.za. Donate 300 Rand, which will feed a child for a month, and come to the hands-on event. Any of the different craft zones, the food zones, you can make sandwiches, you can colour in, you can make books, educational items, and you spend your 67 minutes doing something that truly makes a difference. I think a lot of people are out there thinking, you know, I do want to help, but how do I help? This is the simplest way for you to help, and Danny has made it super simple. Yeah, just come and give of your time. Come and, you know, the camaraderie that comes with getting together with people with one purpose, doing something together that truly makes a difference. It's a beautiful thing, and I want to see you there. Please come.
And she's hardcore. I've been judged by her before. So if you're going to be in her arts and crafts circle, you best be producing.
No judgment. No
you best be producing something beautiful. Funnily enough, Danny, I think if someone had to move Mandela Day, he probably would have given you the nod to do it. To be honest, after what we've gone through, we're going to keep all of your details up. I know this is a 365 campaign for you, and I'm sure there is a corporate out there thinking, wow, I'd love to lean into that passion and purpose, that culture just a little bit for my organization. Well, step into their beautiful world. You can do it on the 17th of July in Cape Town, 22nd of July at the Expo Centre in Johannesburg, and you can visit ladlesoflove.org.za or stop either one of these in the street. Okay, just ask for a hug. I just generally just hug them without even asking. So please get consent and just thank them for what they are doing every day. Danny, we love you guys. Well done.
We love you, Danny. Thank you for the amazing work.
Love you all out there. Thank you.
Well, speaking about volunteer work, here's another way to get involved. The National Sea Rescue Institute is empowered entirely by volunteers, and not all of them go out to sea. And over the next few Thursdays, we'll be sharing the inspiring stories of some of the people who give their time to help save lives. So today we meet Ilham Adams. She may not love the ocean, but she has dedicated herself to saving lives along the shores. Now, as a shore controller at NSRI Station 16 in my old hood Strandfontein in False Bay, she keeps rescue operations running from land, proving that courage and commitment are just as vital behind the scenes. Now, her story is a beautiful and a powerful reminder that you don't have to go to sea to make a difference. You simply need the willingness to serve. So let's meet her.
Me and the ocean is not very good friends, but yet I am assisting people who are in difficulty in the sea. Why do I keep on doing this? I am a scholar transporter. At some of the schools, I'm part of the BRICS already. The job I'm doing is not a monetary value. I am afraid of the ocean. I had near drowning experiences when I was a youngster. Nobody came to my rescue. Unfortunately, I had to save myself. As a youngster, I frequented the pavilion, and then, you know, coming close to the side, you see this building, you don't know what it is, and then you see people in red suits in and out, and you see the vessels and stuff. My son decided he wants to join Sea Rescue, brought him here, and I stayed because I wanted to see what the activities is all about and whatever. They gave me a tour and brought me into this room where I'm sitting now, and that's where I got stuck. So we at the Strandfontein beach, that is just off Baden-Powell, I am the show controller. My job is to see that they fill in their forms for the vessels when they do their checks and it is filled in properly. I make sure that all the recording of the events of the day is up to date and everything is filled in. I attend lectures and training as well because I'm a bit older than the rest of them. They don't want me to run the dunes with them, so I must run straight onto the beach.
A lot of people think to be a volunteer at Sea Rescue, you've got to be sort of Ashton Kutcher in the Guardian video, you know, hanging on the end of a helicopter. And they think, oh, that's too much excitement and adrenaline for me and I'm not going to do it. And then a lot of people who want to join Sea Rescue, they want that action and adrenaline. So most people, when they join Sea Rescue, you don't realize that it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of time to get through basic training processes. There's a place for everyone. If you're a 60-year-old pensioner and you live close to a rescue base like this, the base has got a place for you. I always liken it to the A-team. You know, there's a team of different people who've got different skills, different interests, different passions, different walks of life, different backgrounds. They all come together and get together to really make this whole mission work.
When it comes to season time, it is now December, hectic time, you don't see the color of the sand. That's how hectic it gets. Why do I volunteer? Because there's people. To save people's lives, even though I don't enter the water, I can do it from here. I've seen this building in Stamfontein, never knowing what it was. And then all of a sudden, I'm part of it. And being educated about the sea, things I didn't know, I pass on to the others, like the knots, I pass on to the children here and certain other things. So it's important to give back because I can make a difference in somebody else's life. That is why I come back.
Rescue 16, base, 16 base. This is Rescue 16, Rescue 16, Rescue 16. Do you receive me, over?
Rescue 16, this is Rescue 16 base. I receive you loud and clear.
Copy you, Rescue 16 base.
I always say, I don't do something for something in return. I do something because I can and because I'm able to at that time. And Sea Rescue is a part of that.
Let me disconnect, thank you. Rescue 16 for 16 mobile,
We're like,
Well, there you have
wow.
it. The NSRI relies on volunteers and
Thank
also
you, thank you,
donors
thank you.
to continue its life-saving work, and that is life-saving work.
That's exactly what it is. And I think if you're a parent and you understand just how quickly things can get out of hands when someone isn't watching, I love this notion that we look after each other.
We do.
I love that so much. So get involved. And if you want to get involved, whether it's volunteering, donating, learning more about the many ways that you can help and inspire others, please start at nsri.org.za. And they're a wonderful community of people as well. I kind of feel like Ryle was our kind of sneaky little in point there as well.
Why
but he's
not?
opened up a window into a culture that we are just so indebted to. So thank you so much, guys.
Well, from the sea to the land, we're going to be talking about football superstitions after the break. And then inspired, of course, by last night's game, England versus Argentina.
It's too soon, man. It's
we're
too
going to make a meal,
soon.
though. It's all going to be well. Yorkshire puddings. Grace, surely you have these every day.
No, my wife doesn't cook. She's English, but she doesn't cook. No, she does. She does cook occasionally.
And a Yorkshire pudding makes an appearance.
I love Yorkshire. No, I love them so much. My mom will make them from scratch just for me. Just for me.
Well, today
So
we'll make them
we're gonna
as
do it.
well as a chimichurri steak. Deliciousness. Bring your stomachs after this.
Open with that one. Sure.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
I know it's too soon to talk about football. If you're an English fan, I'm sorry, Argentinians, well done. But right now, we're going to talk about footy and just the silliness of the superstitions, okay? Football fans don't believe in coincidence, okay? We believe in rituals.
I've heard about these rituals, okay? Every match day starts with the same routine, whether it's the same chair, a cup of Jacob's coffee on hand before kickoff. But today we're finding out just how far football fans will go for a little extra luck courtesy of Jacob's, just keeping up the energy and the warmth throughout the game from early morning to 9 p.m. The games have been late.
No, they've been all-night affairs. It's all right. Okay, but we are like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to read out football fans' match day ritual, and these are real things. Okay, some of these are 100% real, submitted by fans. Some are completely made up. I'm not sure. So after every ritual, we will have to decide if these rituals are real or made up and just see how silly we are.
Well, technically, rituals are made up. Okay, this is going to be a tough one.
You keep looking at me like I've been wearing the same socks and underpants since the World Cup began.
Because that's one of them. Okay, here's the first one.
Okay.
I stir my Jacob's coffee exactly 3 times before kickoff. Any more, any less, we're definitely losing. I believe that. J-Lo does that. She only goes in an anti-clockwise position.
Ooh,
so I believe that.
I don't have a thing to stir now because I'm having a chilled Expresso Classic, which is really nice.
Yum.
And it's got a 7 out of 10 intensity, but I can't stir it now. So have I destroyed the game for us? I'm going to say that's true.
You're going to say true? I'm saying true.
Okay.
Let's see.
And? Dun, dun, dun.
True! I knew it.
That is the kind of thing I would do, though.
You gotta have something. So I found out that every game, every team that I utter loses. So I need an anti-ritual.
Oh, wow.
I said, oh my gosh, France, no. Oh my gosh, England,
it's like
no.
me when I leave the room, then Spurs score. It's the way that it works. Okay, let's get into another one. That one felt easy. The moment my team concedes, I switch seats. Clearly, the couch was my problem.
Clearly.
That makes a lot of sense to me, actually.
Same.
That feels right. I'm going to say true
I'm
as well.
going with
that
true.
Definitely must be true. True. Come on.
We get it.
It really does make sense.
It makes
Why would you stay
sense.
there? Do you want to be the reason that your team loses or concedes another goal?
Imagine carrying that for the rest of your life.
Then
okay,
move your butt.
Here's one that I feel is already true off the bat because I've heard this around everywhere. Besides your undies, let's get into a lucky jersey that hasn't seen a washing machine since we lifted the trophy, and it's staying that way.
Every Liverpool fan in the world ever.
Yes, but if that was England since 60 who? Please put that jersey in the wash.
The mothballs. Hey, it's going to be smelling like the mothballs.
I believe this to be true.
No, that's definitely true. There are fans waking up as we speak in that jersey right now, and it's okay. It's okay. She's just got another 3-year wait and then 4-year wait. How long do you have to wait for another one?
The wives are secretly washing it in the back. I know that for sure.
All right, this one might be contentious. I promise you no dogs were harmed in the making of this comment. My dog has to wear the team scarf every match day. He's part of the starting lineup now.
True. The dog's part of the family.
Have you seen how short my dog's legs are?
Your dog doesn't have a neck.
The scarf becomes, they've got a long neck, so maybe I just roll it around many times like that. So that's going to be a tough one to do, but I have put him in a little Springbok jersey before, and it is very cute with the miniature legs. But that's, again, it's got to be true. Dogs must play their parts. True. Man's best friend.
Hello, pay your rent somewhere, somehow.
Exactly.
I'm going true.
False.
Oh!
So even dogs are exempt then,
Okay, that's fine. They do enough for us. We don't need to put them through the heartbreak of another soccer game. Here's another one. I make everyone in the room high five after every goal. Even the cat gets a fist bump. Now that we've exempt dogs, I think that animals are left off the table.
You see, no, I agree with absolutely everything, but that speaks to a level of being proactive that a cat will not do.
They refuse to participate.
And offering no high five, no nothing. He might look away from you as you do that with an air of, I don't know, arrogance. That's how I know cats. I'm going to say that's false.
False,
man.
surely. Come on.
I reward myself.
Yes, of course.
I know cats too well, man.
Yeah.
I've even got a cat dog, and he still won't do that.
I've got a ginger one, so very similar.
Oh, the gingers.
Okay.
Okay, but it's okay. So I'm actually not even on the worst end of the scale, believe it or not. So now you understand things a little bit better.
I'm getting there.
There is life.
Yes.
And a normal language model and language set, then there is football. Okay, I won't even put football and other sport together because football's kind of on its own. We're kind of on our own.
And they say football is life.
Please just, my football name, my team.
Yes. Don't say
You can't remember
I
it.
won't utter the words.
Don't utter it, because now we know that's what's been killing teams' hopes and dreams.
I apologize to everybody.
In fact, you're not allowed to mention it. You just got to be obscure when you talk about football from now on. Now, the bottom line is we all have our ways, and it's perfectly okay. We've discovered one thing today: football fans will do just about anything to help our teams win.
Whether your ritual is completely sensible or delightfully ridiculous, we don't mind. If it starts with a cup or a sip of Jacobs and ends with 3 points, who's arguing, right?
Exactly.
I've got my Expresso latte. I love that they've got these going now.
I know. Mine's a 7 out of 10, and I'm loving it. And it's chilled.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, that is nice. Yo.
All right, all that coffee drinking made us a little hungry. All the losses too. We need something to make sure that we're feeling better. The second Soccer World Cup semi-final brought together England and also Argentina. Well done to them. Two nations with a famous football history and equally recognizable food tradition. Now today, the two teams come together in one dish. We turn the rivalry into celebration by pairing Argentina's love for flame-grilled beef and chimichurri with a comforting British Yorkshire pudding and minted peas. Mushed peas.
I love this. So when I found out, I used to think peas pudding was made out of peas, but I understand it's like just fat. So this isn't peas pudding, this is actual minted peas. And I love that because it works beautifully with beef. I didn't realize there was an Afrikaans community in Argentina.
Neither did I. I've never heard of
like
this.
Hundreds of years ago, apparently a group of farmers, it was obviously during a stage where farming was kind of sowing seeds across the world, and that's how it played out. So that's why we get good steaks from Argentina.
Agreed.
Argentinian
Credit to South Africa.
culture has a beautiful place for fresh produce and for meat.
And you love your meat. You love a steak.
I do love a steak. And Chef Clem has at great pains tried to guide me in the best way to be able to cook a steak. So the most important thing, and this is the big thing, okay, this is the difference in my mind between a home-cooked steak and a restaurant quality steak. It's the salting of the steak beforehand.
Show us, Grabe, please.
All right. So, I mean, everyone has their favorite. For me, marbling is really important.
Okay.
Especially with a thicker steak, you want the marbling because that's going to turn into the flavor and the
that's
fat.
quite thick.
So we've got a sirloin here. So what you would do at least an hour before, salt your steak. Abby from the Woolies team, she reckons... leave it out for 24 hours. You can salt it, dry salt it in the fridge, leave it uncovered.
What happens?
Can dry it. So it starts to form this beautiful slick layer. The salt draws moisture out and it creates this, almost it feels like a sheen over it. You'll see it after about 45 minutes to an hour. That's what forms that beautiful crust on the outside where you lock in that moisture, but the flavor development is off the charts. Abby would say, like, just hook it up on a meat hook. So I'll often do that. I'll put like a chopstick between it and put it between. I hate to say it, but the beer cans work really well from a height perspective for most steaks.
Not
to get those tall beer cans. Don't drink the beer.
Do you do pepper?
I won't do pepper, but you can. I mean, the main thing is you want the salt on the skin and then out for an hour at least.
Yes.
Okay, so we've rushed the process just a little bit here. Thinner bits of meat, you can go with the marinade, that sort of stuff, but for me, salt, perfect.
Especially on a steak, don't do too much.
Most important thing, most important thing, you need a really, really hot pan. Please don't even try, don't even think, unless there is smoke coming off it, unless it is super hot, don't do it.
Okay.
And a griddle pan is absolutely great. You don't need a huge amount of oil.
Of
and you can play around. Okay, it is on, it is super hot. I can feel the heat rising off it now.
Amazing.
So now we can do it. And then we're going to slap this guy on and rock and roll.
Oh, I love that. See, I do the whole thing. You fry it in the pan, and then you put the butter, and then I think it's thyme, and the garlic, and then you baste it. But then I always overcook it. It is a very, very tricky piece of meat.
Yeah, I mean, we are so blessed to have amazing meat. So to take some time to learn how to cook it properly, and you get the most out of it. There's nothing worse than a ruined steak.
I'll still eat it, though.
I know. Oh, man. And a sirloin is great because it's financially accessible.
Right.
You get great fat. You get great flavor development. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to do the chimichurri.
Oh, I love
And we
those.
are going for like a nice sauce. So we've got some olive oil going and some red wine vinegar. And then we've got not coriander. We've got parsley.
Chopped parsley.
Today. Yeah. I would add all the herbs, though. I love a super herby chimichurri.
And parsley is very herbaceous.
It is very
No, it's got a
herbaceous.
very strong kick at the end, but believe it or not, it balances out garlic. Apparently on a kind of a molecular level, it actually balances out the...
You are a science, a
No, we just
scientist.
interview
You are a
experts every day,
scientist.
okay? We steal the intellectual property.
And fresh garlic is a must.
I don't know what we were handling earlier, if we are taking radioactive materials out of the... I feel like I've got to...
You know the intro of The Simpsons.
Exactly. Look at that. Very nice.
Oh, you see those lines are a must.
I mean, a griddle pan is really, really cool. Just from the look and feel, it's absolutely beautiful. But then the problem is if you're A-type and you don't align it again when you flip it over. So this is where the big debate begins, because people like their steaks in very many ways and
there's
forms,
only
and
one right
everyone
way.
believes theirs is the right way. And you're right, yours is exactly the right way, because how you like it is how you like it. But for me,
Don't lie to the people.
I like a steak medium because I want to know that
Medium's
the
the
fat is
only way.
really rendered through there. I'll have like a nice fillet that doesn't have a lot of fat in it, very rare. For me, if you've got fat, it needs to be rendered. I ain't eating raw fat, Joe.
Nah.
I don't need to be doing that.
So your thin steaks are mooing, essentially.
No, a thin steak, I might even push it a little bit. I don't know, I
Okay.
suppose, but I don't eat thin steaks.
Oh, period.
Maybe that's a better answer. I don't
We like
think...
the thick meats. Okay.
If the steak
Sometimes-
has been marinated, I'm not eating it. Then I will always treat the fat a little bit more
Yes.
and curb the outsides then. I would, if it's a really big, thick cut, finish it off in the oven for 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, just to get that fat rendered through. And then you got to let it rest, man. You got to let your steak rest and chill.
do. Because it's been working hard and it needs a moment. I'm
And
trying to do what the plate did, but it's not quite. Something like that. And then we need...
That looks beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
think my voice even cracked as I said that.
At me. The Yorkshire. How many Yorkshires is
All
the
of them.
serving for one?
All of them.
Okay, 3.
No, what I like in like when they do their English dinners, especially over Christmas time, they make Yorkshire puddings like this big, literally. So you can like, it's amazing.
And then you put the gravy, right?
In York, they make Yorkshire pudding wraps.
Oh
a
my
whole wrap
gosh.
with roast beef. Get up.
There are levels to this. Okay, Graham's
Okay.
just finishing off his meat over there. Scan that
Looking
QR
lovely.
code. You want to cook this. This is a perfect like date night in, Friday night dinner, Saturday night romantic, light some candles. We're bringing together England and Argentina, even though England did not take this World Cup. It's okay.
It's okay, man.
It's okay.
No, they were warrior poets out there. It was great to see a nation get behind them as well. The Preston cannibalized their own team, which was great for a change. So well done, and well done to Argentina. You are through. So what we're going to do is we're not going to put this straight on the plate because
Yeah,
it
it
needs
does
to
need to
rest,
rest, actually.
and it's going to release some of its juices, and we don't want that ruining your beautiful creation there.
Thanks.
Now that you've achieved restaurant quality plating, we're going to let this puppy rest, and then we will put it all together. But it's looking absolutely immaculate. Eh?
10 out of 10.
You're
Can't wait
making
for my
this-
chimichurri.
You are making this weekend for your man.
I am.
Only you can make my day.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Expresso on S3. With just 2 minutes after 7 o'clock, let's update you on your national and international news headlines. Getting started with the organisation Undoing Tax Abuse that has asked the court to suspend the implementation of the amended ARTO system while it challenges the rollout. Now, ARTO argues the system was introduced before key safeguards, including an independent appeals tribunal, were in place, and says that they were inadequate public participation. Now, while supporting stronger road safety enforcement, the organisation maintains motorists are entitled to fairness and also due process. The legal challenge focuses on whether the amended system was implemented lawfully rather than on its constitutionality. In other national news, Social Development Minister Dina Pule has assured millions of South Africans that monthly social grant payments will continue without interruption during the transition from SASSA Gold cards to Postbank Black cards. Now, she says beneficiaries do not need to worry, as grants will continue to be paid into their chosen bank accounts. Now, government departments and Postbank are working together to manage the migration, while biometric verification will also be introduced to improve security and strengthen the integrity of the social grant payment system. Internationally speaking now, Ukraine and the European Union have signed a new agreement to expand drone production by combining Kiev's battlefield expertise with Europe's industrial capacity. Now, the partnership will support joint projects, encourage collaboration between Ukrainian and European companies, as well as help standardize production across the bloc. The initiative forms part of a broader defense partnership expected to expand into anti-ballistic missile systems by the year 2028. Now, European leaders say the agreement will strengthen regional security while supporting Ukraine's rapidly growing defense ministry. In other news on our continent, Kenya's High Court has dismissed an application by a Rastafarian group seeking to allow cannabis use for religious purposes. Now, the Rastafari Society argued the drug was a sacred sacrament and requested a limited exemption for private worship rather than full legalization. Now, the court ruled the group had failed to prove existing drug laws violated constitutional rights, although it acknowledged the need for a wider national debate. Now, cannabis remains illegal in Kenya, with offenders facing fines, imprisonment, and harsher penalties for trafficking-related offences. Let's close up your 7 o'clock news by bringing it all the way back to Mzansi, where South Africa's iconic Kruger National Park has earned a place among the world's top birdwatching destinations, ranking 10th in new research by travel insurance provider All Clear. The park is the only South African destination to make the global top 10 and one of just 3 African sites recognized, with Kenya's Tsavo East National Park claiming 3rd place. Now, best known for its Big Five, Kruger is also home to more than 500 recorded bird species, including the spectacular lilac-breasted roller, martial eagle, and rare Pel's fishing owl. Researchers say its remarkable biodiversity, vast landscapes, and easy accessibility continue to attract bird enthusiasts from around the world, proving that Kruger's feathered residents are stars in their own right. Well, we love to see South Africa get another notch on the belt. That is where we close your 7 o'clock news. Let's see the latest in sports with Graham.
Oh, it's the business end of the FIFA World Cup, so let's start right there. The defending champions, Argentina, have booked their place in the FIFA World Cup final. That was after coming from behind to beat England 2-1 in a dramatic, very nervy semi-final in Atlanta last night. So England looked set for victory. It must be said that was after Anthony Gordon finished a brilliant move to break the deadlock early in the second half. But Argentina responded late with unbelievable pressure. Enzo Fernandez breaking through before substitute Lautaro Martinez completed the comeback in stoppage time. The defending champions showing their resilience as well in this World Cup. Well, we can also look forward to the season to come and keep it local. Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs began their latest round of pre-season preparations with draws in Europe. So Chiefs were held to a 1-1 draw by Saudi Pro League side Al Kholoud. That was after conceding a late equaliser, frustratingly, while Pirates also shared the spoils in their friendly up against Spanish second division outfit Cordoba. Now, cricket not too far away. Zimbabwe made their perfect start to the three-match T20 International Series up against Bangladesh with a 32-run victory in Bulawayo. So after posing 170 for 8 from their 20 overs, the hosts then produced a very disciplined bowling display to dismiss Bangladesh for 138 in just 19 overs. So that second T20 of the three-match series takes place tomorrow. Now we can get back onto our bikes. The Tour de France has been insane this year already, and we've just gotten started. Norway's Søren Weirenskjold, he sprinted to victory on stage 11 of the Tour de France yesterday. The Uno X Mobility rider edging out Olav Kuch after timing a sprint to perfection in the 161-kilometer stage from Vichy to Nevers. And of course, Tadej Pogacar still in the pound seat, safely retaining that overall race lead. And he'll continue in his resplendent yellow jersey heading into stage 12 today. And that's where we leave our sport for now. Let's see how the weather is looking on your Thursday morning. If you haven't heard it already, good morning. Polokwane, how are you feeling today? Let's start our Thursday watch right there with some bright sunny skies above you this morning. Embrace it. Your temperatures do kick off on a low of 5 degrees, but they rise to a beautiful high of 25 for your Thursday. Klein Vrydag indeed. And then looking into the coming days, sunny skies still dominating with fairly warm daytime highs peaking at 27 degrees for the most part. Hey, a bit of a seasonal change there. Love that. Klerksdorp, you're our next stop. Good morning to you. Sunny skies are going to take over your day today as well, as temperatures range between a cold 2 degrees, but then reach a warm enough high of 23. And over the coming days, we've got daytime highs peaking at 23 and 24 degrees throughout your skies, remaining mainly sunny as well. Pretoria, our next stop, and you're going to spend your Thursday under sunny skies as well. Now, temperature range pretty moderate as well. Temperatures ranging between a low of 6 and a beautiful 24 degrees as your high. And then throwing it forward, the sunshine is here to stay with tomorrow's temperatures climbing to 24 degrees after that chilly 7-degree start. Josie, good morning to you. Today's forecast is filled with mostly sunny skies, thankfully, and a nice calm southwesterly wind as well. Your temperatures move between 6 and 21 degrees as the range today. And then nearing the weekend, your daytime highs will hold steady at 22 degrees. Skies remaining sunny and clear of rain, thankfully. Mbombela, you can expect predominantly sunny skies today with just a few passing clouds. Then a brisk 9 degrees as your low will give way to a beautiful afternoon high of 23 degrees. And then tomorrow brings even sunnier skies, temperatures ranging from a low of 9 to a gorgeous high of 27 degrees. And that sets the tone for the weekend. Bloemfontein, you've got mostly sunny conditions persisting throughout your day as well. Temperatures are now sitting between a very cold 1 degree, but they will set at a nice moderate 21 for your Thursday. And then Friday brings bright sunny skies again with temperatures maxing at 22 degrees before the clouds start to gradually build over the weekend. Richards Bay, you've got plenty of sunshine in store for you today as well. Really is a beautiful day across the land. Temperatures ranging between a cool 13 and a very comfortable 24 degrees. And then partly cloudy conditions are going to persist onwards going into next week with your temperature highs ranging in the mid to upper 20s. Durban, our playground. Are you ready for the weekend? Well, mostly sunny skies are going to take centre stage and set the tone for the next few days. Temperatures will rise from a low of 12 to set at 23 degrees for your Thursday. And over the coming days, partly cloudy skies are going to kick in with Friday starting on a sunny note. Your temperatures moving between a low of 12 and a high of 24 degrees. Sounds like perfect weekend weather. Tata, good morning to you. Mostly sunny skies expected in your neck of the woods today. Temperatures ranging between a rather chilly start at 5 degrees, but they do go to a high of 23. And the highs keep climbing. Partly cloudy skies expected in the coming days, with those temperatures peaking at 26 degrees on Saturday after a cool low of 8. Kuba, good morning to you as well. Partly cloudy skies are going to kickstart your day, but a pretty pleasant outlook for the rest of the day. Temperatures ranging between 3 and 23 degrees today. And then cloudy conditions are going to dominate the forecast ahead with sunny intervals expected. Temperatures remaining pleasantly warm throughout. Kogompo City, you're going to start your day under partly cloudy skies today, and you're going to drift between a low of 11 degrees and a high of 22 degrees for your Klein Vrydag. And then the cloudy and humid conditions are going to dominate the forecast ahead. Tomorrow's temperatures starting on a chilly 11 before doubling up to a high of 22. Rebecca, good morning to you. Moderate day on the cards for you today. Expect partly cloudy skies with some occasional gusts of wind. Temperature starting at a cold 11 and setting at 21 degrees today. Then the cloud cover kicks in over the weekend, those cloudy conditions persisting. Tomorrow's temperatures drifting from 11 degrees to a high of 20. Gorgeous George, how are you feeling this morning? Well, not so gorge. Today is going to unfold under mostly partly cloudy skies. Temperatures range from a nippy 9 to a daytime high of only 19. And over the days ahead, mostly cloudy and humid conditions persisting. Tomorrow's temperatures climbing from a mild 10 degrees to a high of 19. Saturday, I think we crack the 20. Into the mother city we travel now, where you've got a damp start to the day with some morning drizzle and some fog in low-lying areas. Please be aware. Today's temperatures kicked off at 11 degrees. Might have left that behind us now, going up to a high of only 17 with that cloud cover and the rain. Then looking ahead, your days are going to be defined by cloudy and humid conditions. In fact, temperatures ranging in the upper teens. Southies, good morning to you. How is Sutherland going to feel this morning? Well, if you look up, you'll see partly cloudy skies above for most of the day, and a bit of a chillier day as a result. Your temperatures ranging between a crisp 4, setting at only 19. And then looking ahead, mostly cloudy skies persisting with your daytime temps capping at around 20 degrees tomorrow and 19 on Saturday. Kimberly, good morning to you. Sunny skies giving way to some partly cloudy conditions today. You're going to go from 1 degrees to a warm 22, and then we're going to see that cloud cover increasing and the temperatures remaining rather moderate, 25 degrees on the Saturday for a great weekend. Then up east, our last stop, sunshine is going to dominate your forecast today. Freezing 3 degrees is where we kickstart the journey, but 26 is our high, and then they just keep climbing. Look at that weekend weather, 28 degrees your high for tomorrow and Saturday, and we'll embrace that. So you can see that broader weather pattern reflected there. A beautiful day in South Africa. So let's see if it looks as beautiful as it feels. Well, our sunrise view of the hour, our proof of life, if you will, was sent in by Kaylee Barnes from Kariga in the Eastern Cape, a beautiful part of the world. She's just proving that she's up and at 'em before anyone else, okay? I love that. Look at that sun. I love the fact that it felt like, okay, the sun's coming, we just got to do this. Just get out the car, take the photo. Or she's trying to promote her brand new car. Beautiful either way. We love you, Kaylee. Thank you so much. Please send it through. If you think you can capture more of that morning energy, a beautiful sunrise, whatever you think your lens can take, bring it to our screen. WhatsApp us on 0630369649. We'd love to hear from you.
All right, second hour of the show beckons, and we, of course, need to do something really good when it comes to sports. And our girls in sports are standing by to see exactly what that's about, along with our friends over at Dove. And then, speaking about it, the Independent Rugby School Festival, when it comes to rugby, are going to be celebrating in the best way. And our girl Ayanda Tabete was on the ground to catch all the action. So make sure that you stick right here with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. What we will allow is a breakfast break and maybe another coffee top-up. And then, of course, we need to see you straight back on your couch to update you. We'll see you now.
This July, every fuel stop could be twice as rewarding. Fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card, and pay using your ABSA Visa card to unlock double rewards through Shell V Plus rewards and ABSA rewards. Enjoy up to 60% real cash back, plus up to R1 per litre with Shell V Plus rewards when using your ABSA Visa card, depending on your rewards tier. One fuel stop, 2 rewards programs. Double the rewards.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. The battle is officially on. Now, trust at least forms one of the most important parts of any team. And over the past 2 years, we've been building some trust.
Yeah, big
We've
time.
been trying, right?
Well, we are in very uncomfortable spaces together every morning, and we have to rely so heavily on each other. But it's often, it's the words of encouragement at the right time.
That's true.
It's a bit of understanding, a bit of leeway, a bit of forgiveness.
Okay, but today we're going to put the trust to the test. We're going to see how well we do with this, because we've got a blindfold, we've got cones, and we've got balls going.
And then we've got Amira and Azara here as well, two young ladies who can play really good footy, okay? Guys, thank you so much for being here. I know this arena looks pretty intimidating. Are you more nervous now about doing this or going onto a field to play a match?
This.
Really?
Really?
You obviously haven't seen my footballing skills. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Now, we're going to have some fun. So thank you so much for being here. I think this campaign and seeing how many young girls are playing elite football in this country has been one of the most positive things. So thank you so much for being a part of this amazing journey with us.
You guys are fantastic.
Okay.
So Amira and I are going to stand to the side. You and Zara are going to basically go on forward.
Okay.
But you are my team. You guys, Zara and Amira, on a team together.
Okay, so Amira's going to be we're going to pass to each other, or
are you going to play? Oh, my bad. Okay, let's swap.
Okay.
Oh.
It's tough, man. Okay, so we're going to be passing to each other, okay, but we are blindfolded.
And we'll encourage you as you're going.
Or tell us what to do. I don't know. Do we need the encouragement? Do we need control? Do we need... Okay, but we can do this.
You can do this.
Okay.
Put the blindfolds on and I'll pass you the ball.
Oh, I'm going to get the ball before I put the blindfold on.
Okay, that probably makes more sense. I was trying to make it more challenging for you.
All right.
All right.
So I'm going to ask, from your perspective, how important is it to have that encouragement in the game? Like, to get that positive reinforcement, how much does that matter to you?
I feel like it really motivates me. Like if I'm feeling down and I see a lot of people cheering me up, it really just pushes me a lot.
You need that vibe, hey?
Yeah. How about you, Zara?
I feel like it's really helpful in a game because especially if you make a mistake on the field, it definitely helps to have some words of encouragement.
Because you could feel discouraged
and
by
you got to
that.
move on. You can't be sitting there in your funk, and you've got to be proactive. You've got to be positive. Okay, he says that to get himself pumped up to pass.
You got this, Gray. Blindfolds on. Amira versus Gray. This is going to be a really
so now we're
great
just passing to each other, right?
Each other.
I can't even
feel where the other opponent is. That's the ball.
Amira. Okay, there we go. See, I'm so loud. You're going to know where I am all the time. Okay. I've passed.
Nice. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's gone. Here's another one. Here's another ball. Here's another ball.
Wait. Where's the ball?
I felt that was a pretty good
Zara,
pass.
let her know.
I was waiting for some kind of positive reinforcement.
Amira's about to pass the ball, and it's coming, Gray. Oh, nice!
I feel like that was a
it's coming
shot
away,
stop.
Gray. Get it with your right foot. No, a little bit to the right. Oh, you missed it. I'm going to bring it back.
No, okay.
Okay, we got it back. It's behind you, to the right.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Believe it or not, this is what football normally looks like for me.
Thank you. You passed to me.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pass over. It's coming your way, Amira. It's coming.
And it's so funny. She was the one person who couldn't do this in blindfolds because she's heavily pregnant and in high heels. And I think you're playing more football than I am.
Yes.
Okay.
First of all, you need to back up.
Okay. We like right on top of each other.
And then turn a little bit to the right. Oh, ball's coming.
Oh, there we go.
Great. That was really good.
I feel like I'm on another level of football.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Now you're playing against Zara.
I feel like I'm just standing like a penguin.
You are. And in the wrong direction.
Okay. Is that straight?
Turn a bit to your right.
Wait.
Are we even in the same room anymore? I feel like I'm in the kitchen.
You're turning towards me. Turn towards your opponent. Yes, nice. Okay. Go for it. Amira. Get it, Greg. Get it. No!
Oh, I felt it go past my toe. Okay,
that was
pretty
an Ishi ball.
Wow, I'm not even facing you, girl. No wonder.
There's a lot going on.
Communication's like, that was pretty good. So I feel like I touched the ball maybe twice.
That wasn't bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So are you ready for the cones, Amira? Okay, I think you are.
Amira, I think you won.
Show of skill.
All right, so you're going to have to be blindfolded and weave it through as a soccer player does.
Okay.
Channel your inner Jude Bellingham and go for it.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous for you. I will encourage you along the way, Gray, as you weave your way. Okay.
I don't even know where the cones are
You've got it. Then you're going to go in and out. Nice. Over the cone, almost. It's coming back. Here we go. Here's the ball. Here's the ball. Yes. Nice. Very good. Very good. And bring it back. Very good.
You little...
You know what? You're going to get the next one around. That was really good. You got one more to go.
The terrible thing is that she's really meaning what she's saying to me.
You got one more to go.
There we go.
Don't trip. Oh, we lost the ball.
Oh.
That's okay. We're going to get it back.
Well, I made it through one, I think. Or maybe I moved one out the way. Can I tell you something hilarious?
Tell us what your experience is going.
Yeah, to hear you actually wanting me to do well in this because you care about me and you want me to do well, it actually lands.
It lands.
It really does land. Is it like that every day for us in the show? That we are...
You got this, Gray.
Amira,
Right, sorry, Amira.
You're going to do this, girl.
Okay, you
see, look how comfortably she sits with the ball at her feet now anyway. Okay?
She is wearing sneakers and you are wearing church shoes. So.
What?
Thank you for saying that.
Okay.
You got this, girl. I'm in your camp now.
Come on, Mira.
Okay?
Okay.
You see, it's that
Yes.
sneaky one. Oh, look at that. Nice.
Oh, when you say skill, this is what we're talking about.
Here's the ball again.
Wow. Can she see?
Where's the next code?
Wow.
You got it. Oh!
You see?
Wow.
Take that blindfold off and give yourself a round of applause. You're really good. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys are like really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What magic, in fact.
What is it about this team? What is it about the culture in your team? So you guys are really young to be kind of operating on the level that you are. And we know that football, it's an extra.
Yeah.
It's not something that just plays out at school. What is it about your team that makes you guys so special, do you think?
I feel like it's our unity. Like we're quite all together. We're friendly with each other. We just,
It's your clan.
Are you friends outside of playing soccer? Some of you. Yeah. That makes sense. You guys look like you could be besties as well. So you're saying the encouragement really helps you like push it over the edge. Have there been moments when the team was down and somebody just needed to uplift and then maybe you made it to the finish line?
Yes, there was like a lot of games where you're down first off and then second off you just need to come back. Or like maybe your team is playing well but we just don't feel like we can get the ball in the net, so everyone just drops their heads, but some halftime talks just motivate us and then we come back second off.
I love that. Who's the person that usually encourages?
Probably the captain.
Yeah?
Or
captain,
the coaches. And a lot of players are also very motivating, so it's all-rounder. Everyone is motivating.
Oh, I love it. All the best for the rest of the year. I know you've still got a lot of footy to play, so enjoy it. I love it there. I think Wayne Brady used this term, bring the juice.
Bring the juice.
You be that for your team. Bring that energy, because a little bit of support. It might not really be able to help our performance on the field, but I can tell you one thing, I feel valued. I had a lot of fun, and I feel like I need to practice a lot more.
Just a little bit. Listen, off the field, we do our job a lot better, but that's all right. We'll keep on going, and sometimes the right words can really help someone achieve more than they ever thought was possible, as you saw today. Confidence grows when encouragement becomes part of every conversation.
Yeah.
Now, to find out more about this incredible campaign, it's the Dove Body Confidence Sport Program, and its mission to help young girls stay active and confident and engaged in sport. Be sure to visit Dove's website and their social media platforms. Sarah, thank you so much. Amira, thank you so much for joining us today. Well done, ladies.
And the codes were really close together as well, I feel.
Choose confidence. Dove is the perfect first deodorant for teens. Gentle on skin, effective on sweat.
So we know that every great sporting journey starts on a school field. The girls have just proven that, where talent is nurtured, character, most importantly, is built, and then future leaders begin to emerge like diamonds.
Well, we move from soccer to rugby as ABSA partnered with the 2026 Independent Schools Rugby Festival, helping create opportunities for young athletes to grow both on and then also off the field.
Oh, and our very own Ayanda G. Tabete headed to St. David's Marits in Nanda to experience the action firsthand, and yes, there was a lot of action.
Behind every great rugby player is a journey of resilience, discipline and teamwork. Today I'm at St. David's Marriott in Inanda, Johannesburg, where over 1,200 players from across the country and overseas have convened for the best schools rugby tournament. And with ABSA as a partnership, opportunities are extending far beyond the field.
We are hosting it. I'm at St. David's, so we are hosting the festival here. And it's been great because we've been able to put in two sides as opposed to just one side, so we can really test our depth at the festival.
This festival in general builds unity with newly found friends, since most of us here are new at St. David's, and it's just genuinely just a fun place to be.
Well, one of the things we absolutely love about ABSA is that you live your motto, you see our stories, and you're always trying to empower the next generation. What makes this festival specifically such a meaningful platform for ABSA?
Our brand promise is empowering Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time, and to partner with a sporting code that's got such a rich heritage in South Africa gives us an alignment from a values perspective. And I think platforms like this are also very good for the kids because it gives them an opportunity to play, it gives them an opportunity to showcase their talent, it gives them an opportunity and a platform for them to develop as young rugby players. So it's quite important for us to invest in that at a very early age.
Declan, what does it mean to you to be a part of this amazing festival?
It's incredibly special to be a part of this festival. It's a privilege to be able to experience South African schoolboy rugby. I mean, in England, it's something we really look up to as pretty much the pinnacle of schoolboy rugby, and it's just an honour to be the only English side here and to be able to experience it firsthand. And it's definitely something I will cherish for the rest of my life.
Rory, we're having such a beautiful day of rugby here. The amazing thing about rugby is that there are lessons that you can take off of the field into your life. What are some of those lessons for you?
It's one of those opportunities for everyone to really understand a lot about themselves. It's not just about the winning and the losing for our boys, but about the learning opportunities, how they can grow. The idea that actually they're not the finished article and there's more to go. And that growth mindset is a really important thing to go forward with.
Rugby teaches you perseverance, strength, and just courage in general. Because if a big person is running at you, you have to not be scared of getting injured. You have to put your body on the line for the team, have confidence, and just have fun while playing rugby. That's what it's taught me.
Opportunities like this matter for young men, as it could secure a really good future for you in life, and like it could allow you to get to a good college and to a good university, like many of the good rugby players that we've had before.
I'm here to support the Alex Wolves, and obviously because the Lions were also playing here, so we had few of our boys that were selected to represent the Lions. These are teams that are at disadvantage when it comes to resources. So the reason why it's important, when they come to play these games, they get exposure. We have a lot of our boys that are getting scholarships through the schools that we're playing against. So it's obviously a platform for us to grow.
Rugby has always told me, it's just always commit. If you're going for a tackle, don't go down at the last moment. And always just go for the try and win for your team.
The bigger life lessons, firstly, is discipline. Motivation is easiest, but it's difficult to be disciplined. It's when you're tired, you got to get up, got to go to the gym, you got to train, but then also you got to be disciplined to follow the rules, which is what happens in life.
I'd say that rugby teaches you so much. I think first and foremost it teaches you camaraderie, how to get really close with people you may not share other passions with, but when it gets to rugby, you're on your five, you're getting shoulder to shoulder, you're getting in the dirt, you're working hard for each other. I think those are lessons that you don't get in any other sport, in any other facet of life.
Today's players are tomorrow's leaders, and through partnerships like ABSA, they get to realize their potential much sooner. Follow ABSA on X and on Instagram to stay updated with all the changes they're creating, one story, one opportunity at a time.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, well done, gentlemen. I think all the young men who put themselves out there to represent their schools did beautifully on camera, first of all. So well done. It's no mean feat, but the play on the field's absolutely awesome. Incredible celebration, talent, teamwork, determination. We love every piece of that.
When ABSA backs it to investing in platforms like this, the Independent Schools Rugby Festival, young South Africans are, of course, gaining opportunities that extend far beyond that final whistle.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and welcome back to Expresso on S3. Now, we're talking about kids' wardrobes that work hard every single day, but refreshing their look doesn't have to come with a hefty price tag. And Woolworths Kids Wear combines on-trend styles and everyday comfort, as well as quality low prices, which is our favorite part, making it easier than ever to dress our little ones in looks that you and they will love. Our content creator, as well as mum, Azza Waldin, is here to join us, who will basically show us how to get big style with even bigger value. So welcome back and thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So let's get into talking about being a mom. I am going to become a mom as well. So how do quality basics and sort of everyday essentials really come at play and help you dress your kids a little easier?
I think the best part of the basics is the versatility.
Love that.
So you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and they work for all seasons.
That's right.
Whether you want to layer them or if it's a little bit warmer, you take off the layers. So, yeah.
All year round, we're looking good.
All year round.
And I love that the parents are not even as stressed as they could be. So standout pieces. Azza, let's get into what we can look into. The guys and the girls have things sorted. What are some key trend pieces?
So some key trend pieces and things that I love are the leggings and t-shirts for girls because they can dress up or down. You can pair them with sneakers and a beanie, or if you want a more elevated look for going out, you can pair them with booties and a cute little jacket.
Ooh, adorable. And for our guys, do we also have something for the boys?
For the guys as well. So if we look at, these are a must-have for me.
Of course.
Yeah. So these can also be layered up. So we wear them with tracksuits, or if there's some denims or chinos to elevate the look, these are really great.
Yeah, to echo your words, versatile.
Definitely versatile. And then I also love these.
And the color too.
Yeah, because you can mix and match them with the denims or with the chinos and the bottom, the tracksuits. So these are also really great.
I love it. I'm even imagining in those transitional seasons like spring, throw that in your bag, and if it gets a bit chilly at night, they just put it on.
Exactly, and they just put it on.
We love to see. Also, shout out to Woolworths for the colors that we're coming through with. The navies, the sage greens.
The greens are definitely in, the
they are
earthy
so in.
tones.
Yes, exactly. And you can build such a beautiful, cohesive wardrobe around that. So let's bring in our models and see what this looks like in action. Look how beautiful they are. Me, I personally love the girly. I mean, look at the bun, but the guy looks too cool for school. So what are we looking at here?
So here we've got also love the track sets. They are super versatile. And then for the colder days, they can put on a puffer jacket. But I also love that you can still layer them with the long sleeve t-shirts underneath, which are definitely the basics. Yeah, so they are super versatile, and they can wear them to creche. They can wear them on the playground for play dates. So they are amazing.
I love it. And when it comes to the quality as well, it's great because you know it's going to last season to season.
Exactly.
Well, thank you to our models looking so gorgeous. Thank you so much, guys. I love that. Now, besides the great prices, I mean, why else do you feel like Woolies is that one-stop shop for the kids? Why should we be going?
Quality is unmatched. You can wash them 10 times, 20 times. They will still look as good as new.
Yeah, and when you're parting with your money, that's the guarantee you want.
Exactly.
When it comes to parenting, I'm sure that the clothes, they come, they go. But if you can just buy your basics, then you're good.
And they last longer.
Yes.
So buying the basics and having them transition through the different seasons and having them wash all the time, that's why quality for me is the most important part.
The most important. It's the priority. We know this and we love this, and that's exactly why we go to Woolies each and every time. And with all the versatility that they offer, I mean, why not? As we know, Woolworths makes it so easy to dress your kids with their everyday lower prices. So please look out for the orange sticker when shopping and save with everyday low prices. You can shop it in store, online, and of course on the Woolies app. All the best.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to another welcome discussion around our finances. And I think this one's going to hit hard, especially if you have been struggling with those curveballs that life throws you. And life moves very fast. I think certainly at this time of the year, we feel it. A sudden job loss, a medical crisis, maybe a broken water heater can throw your entire financial future off track in a single afternoon, especially if the margins are tight. And that is why everyone tells you to build an emergency fund. But how much cash do we actually need to survive a worst-case scenario? And is your rainy day money losing value by sitting in the wrong account doing nothing? Well, here to break down the exact math and make it so practical that we can actually act on it, show us the smartest places to park our cash, is personal finance expert Carla Venter. Welcome back. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing the funky shoes. You've now set a tone. It's just going to be like that every day. But it does kind of take the edge off to have a conversation that is very difficult. And especially when we want to broach the unthinkable. We want to think about those things that we never think about. Things like, we can start with the burst geyser. Life gets very real. An emergency happens in the medical space. Life gets very real. How do you go about setting out what that emergency fund needs to address? What is a bona fide emergency in your summation?
So you need to have at least 3 to 6 months of living costs saved up in an emergency fund. So for if you're a single professional, you've got good job security, I think 3 months is sufficient. You need to build up to that, towards that. It's obviously not going to happen overnight. So you build up towards 3 months of essential living costs. That means, the things that you need: a roof over your head, food in your mouth, petrol in your car.
What COVID taught us.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. So you need that.
But it did give us that roadmap.
Yeah, so that if something goes wrong that is unexpected, that you have a buffer that protects you from going into debt, because it's so hard. Once you get into debt, that comes with a high cost, either your credit card or a personal loan. It's so hard to get out of that.
Well, and you're spending the first year, 2 years paying off the interest, not even tackling the debt, whereas you could have money earning interest in another space. So, and you've been great with approaching debt aggressively, and I think it's really great to be proactive in that sense. Take it a step further, avoid that debt if you can by being frugal with a long-term vision. Where is the best place to keep your emergency funds?
So you obviously need your emergency fund to be accessible. If something goes wrong, you need to be able to pay your rent or to pay your school fees, or, so don't put it in something that's fixed or notice that you need to give months notice. It can be tempting because that's where you can get a higher interest rate on the money, but it needs to be accessible to you. At least a portion of it needs to be very accessible. So if you're doing 6 months, because let's say you've got a household to maintain, you've got bigger potential unexpected things that could happen, you need more cash available, then you would save up to 6 months. And in that case, I would say have 3 months readily accessible, but 3 months perhaps in something that's more 7-day notice.
And now you take a knock. And now we've dipped into those funds, and I suppose emotionally this might be a dangerous space because you can breathe a sigh of relief. We did it, and now you're starting to change the dynamic. How do you assess then repaying what's been taken out? Do you reassess the whole system? Do you look at a short-term goal? Because this speaks very much to my long-term vision of life, and now I've rocked the boat. How do you approach replenishing what goes out if you have to?
So I at least want to look at my overall financial position once a year, and I want to look at, is everything on track? How much? Because, things change. My income might have increased, my debt might have been paid off. So where am I now allocating or reallocating my money as we go? And once a year, I like to do that in January because then you're still motivated. And then I decide, okay, 50, 30, 20 is buckets we spoke about before. Making sure that I have that 20 that's going towards that 20% of my after-tax salary that goes towards my future self.
Do we mess with the equation? If we now enter into a different gateway, now we want to buy a house. There are a few bigger financial assets to kind of lean into like that. Do we let go of that vision? Do we have to be flexible in how we view it, or must emergency first, the house can wait? How do you feel about that? Where do you sit in that, I suppose, balancing that equation?
So I think that if you become a homeowner, it's even more important to have an emergency fund. So build up to, don't use your emergency fund as your house deposit.
Exactly, use it to earn the right to.
Exactly,
Yeah.
So you need to build that buffer up first, and then you can start allocating towards your house deposit. And then, maybe it can be 2 months, so that you have more, because, you know, as humans, when we have a goal and we have already started towards it, we feel more motivation to get going. So if you already say, okay, I've got something in the house deposits bucket, I can start putting more towards that.
I love it. And I think the conversations have been so good. We've sparked a lot of conversations from the viewers. So I'm going to put one to you now. And hopefully I'm not going to cold call you a little bit here. But this one is from Andre Pacure, who said, what is the best route? First emergency fund, then TFSA, and then investing? Do you invest the interest on your TSFA or leave it for compounding? And I like the thought that the notion that he's thinking about long-term compound growth in that space. But it's an interesting question.
So compound growth, we just need to take a second to realize how powerful compound growth is. Okay, but to answer his question...
It's the reason why you do your job, pretty much,
exactly.
right?
And that's why it's so important to start now and not wait another 5 years. Don't think I'm going to start when I'm older, richer, wiser. Now.
We never get wiser, unfortunately. It doesn't happen, no.
Hopefully richer. So in terms of what comes first, building up an emergency fund so that you have that buffer. But if you've got high-cost debt, that needs to be paid off as a priority. So then high-cost debt, gone. Then we move over to building up an emergency fund. That's the buffer. And then next is your tax-free savings account. So one very big thing to mention is what he actually in his question didn't realize. You can invest your tax-free savings account. It doesn't only have to earn interest. You can invest it in the stock market. In a smart way, in a diversified way, not in picking single stocks.
Yeah.
You can invest your tax-free savings account. So
what a great first foray into that space.
Exactly. So, and also it's not only for saving, it's a confusing term because it's tax-free savings account, but it's actually a tax-free investing account.
You see now. It's just, and what I love about this, it starts with you not being scared about embracing the bigger picture, but looking for the opportunity in the bigger picture. Are you paying too much there? Are you insured enough there? Are you looked after? From a cash flow perspective, if you're running a small business, you need it. If you're feeling the pinch, you need to be able to be proactive. So start that compound journey now. I love this. If people want to connect and ask you these very complex questions directly, how do they connect with you?
So I'm at Money with Carla on YouTube and on Instagram. I've got amazing videos on YouTube that you can learn a lot from. So I would start there.
I love this. This conversation has proved, if anything, it is that an emergency fund isn't just about money. It's about buying yourself peace of mind when life gets unpredictable. And if the last few years have taught us anything, life is only going to get more unpredictable. So I'm so glad we've got you in our corner. Thank you.
Only a pleasure.
G-Man, a vital conversation. Thank you for that, Carla, as well, for updating us on all things to do with how we can save a whole lot better so that we can have more avocado. Now, there aren't many foods that can genuinely claim to be for the whole family, but avos, come on, they're pretty close. From little ones discovering their very first taste to busy teenagers grabbing breakfast before school and staying satiated for long, avos have a way of fitting into every single stage of life. And what better way to celebrate than the versatility with a quick pepperoni avo pizza guaranteed to be a family favorite. And when I say family, I gotta bring in my family, okay?
By that you mean the spare avocado?
The spare avocado.
I love a place where I can find avocados everywhere. Just like, I'd love me some avo.
I eat avo every day.
Love it. The good fats, the flavor profile.
The
it's just amazing.
creaminess.
How it leans into other flavors. Like black pepper has never tasted so good. You know?
But add an avo.
Yeah, 100%.
Lemon.
And I give a history lesson every time we talk about the avo because it was cultivated 10,000 years ago or beyond. No, it predates the wheel.
Sure.
We know that this is a superfood for how long we have been connected to it and getting... So the ancient minds cultivated this over 10,000 years ago.
It has stood the test of time.
Okay. Did they export them? Probably. No, so we export some of the best in the world, but we keep for ourselves as well, which is great.
I'm wondering if they had avo toast with a poached egg, you know, before they went on their duties for the day.
They had water, they had eggs, they had avo.
Why not?
All right, my friend, so how can I help you?
Okay, so we are making an avocado pepperoni pizza, all of my favorite words in one sentence. So let's make the marinara sauce.
Okay.
We've got some tomato puree. We're going to add, did you say oregano? Oregano, but it's fresh. And
the key is to just say it differently to the last person who said it every time. That's the key.
And with confidence. We've got it fresh over here. Delicious.
It's very
fragrant.
herby. Smell that. It doesn't smell like parsley.
It smells like grass.
It does. It's delicious. It's Italian herbs.
Exactly. That's all you need to know. I've got some black pepper, add some salt, and then some of your favorite garlic powder.
Oh, guys, you don't understand. This is so clever. Yeah. So the garlic powder goes in the marinara sauce.
Instead of having garlic chunks, although I don't mind throwing extra garlic on top of my pizza.
Yeah,
I'm that person. And then also extra chili. So we mix that together on our pre-prepared base. Okay. And this is great because it saves you time. Some people make their pizza bases. Personally, no.
And it's actually not so bad. I think it's one of those things, I can be arrogant about my baking now that I've made like a steamed bread and a pizza base.
A bao bun.
A bao bun. But it's actually one of the more forgiving doughs. So get a good dough, you can make it yourself, and it is super fun to do with the kids.
With the kids. You can make different sizes and shapes and animals, if you will.
There's that restaurant we all go to once a week so that our kids can make the pizza there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm about to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm so excited for you.
All right, so we're going to put our marinara on that's flavored because, of course, every single layer has to have flavor in it.
This looks
Doesn't it look good already?
And I like the fact that it's given us a little mini layer, like a picture to show where
Guide you. Paint by numbers.
Exactly. How do you feel about sauciness?
Love on a pizza though.
I like a thicker base if I'm having a lot of sauce, like the Neapolitana vibe. But if it's a thin kind of base, like there's not too much
going on.
It's still going to kind of hold its own.
Do you know, I've recently been loving adding almost salad to the pizza to make it healthier. So I'd add a bunch of rockets. I would add a bunch of avocado.
Fresh after the fact.
Fresh after the fact.
Now you're speaking my language.
Now's the test. Do we go cheese pepperoni, pepperoni cheese?
I like a bit of both.
Okay. At the same time.
Equitable, you know. So you've got, I think we do need a little bit of cheese on the base. Are you all right with that?
Yes. I can handle cheese.
I think you're using pregnancy excuses all the time. It's like, oh no, I can't drive. I can't drive. I'm pregnant. I can't do that. I can't operate heavy machinery.
I cannot operate heavy machinery.
I'm not even, as a basis point, I'm not allowed to operate heavy machinery. So you're the only one who can. Okay, that looks great.
And then these are quite nice slices.
We ain't playing around with our pepperoni, eh?
And I love pepperoni. Again, as a pregnant girlie, you can't eat it raw, but once it's cooked, then you're good. And then you add more.
Squeeze in one more.
Yes, we should.
We do a centerpiece. And then, just layer it on.
And mozzarella is so good for you.
And it's like the lightest cheese, I find, in terms of its flavor and how it lands. That's maybe why we use it in cooking so much, is because it can take on other flavors.
Exactly.
It's not too strong. It's not
I would add a touch of salt and
funky.
pepper.
Yeah. And I suppose a pepperoni as a cured meat is going to be quite spicy and quite flavorful anyway, so that's why it lends itself into the cooking. And then
heavy machinery goes into the oven.
This is where it begins and ends for me. I'm allowed to operate an oven.
Please use that oven mitt to take our already cooking pizza out.
Just don't put your face right by the oven when you open it, okay? And I'm saying this now because I did it last night, and I cook every day,
eyelashes?
And that's why my eyebrows generally aren't matching. And then we've got to swap you around. Dun, dun, dun.
You're stressing me. Please use the oven mitt.
And
your asbestos fingers, they won't be able to handle that.
But to save the pizza, I would have done it, eh?
You would have done it?
I would have done it. Look at that,
wow.
guys.
A little crispy, but we don't mind the crisp.
Yeah, I was going to ask, I like a bit of a crisp and a crunch, and because my puppies might occasionally get a little pizza crust or two, you've got to have some
sausage pizza for the sausage dogs.
Okay, so I'm going to cut some avo up here.
And I won't judge how you do it, but there is only one right way. And as we know, children grow when they eat avocados. I don't make the rules, it's just a fact.
Exactly.
And they continue to earn their place on the menu. They make delicious toppings for pizzas, for burgers, and perfect for sandwich fillers for school lunches. Just make sure to add the lemon, and an easy addition to any breakfast after or before a busy day. After all, kids do eat avos and they love them. Beyond the versatility, avocados also provide important nutrients. Vitamin K, supporting healthy bone development, along with potassium, vitamin E, and lutein as part of a balanced diet.
And flavor.
And so much creaminess, so much flavor.
Delicious flavor.
Monosaturated fats, fiber, energy is so dense, and they're so good for the entire family.
Get out of there.
I like them for their slow release of energy as well throughout the day.
And they are savory. You can even use them in sweet things. We've made chocolate mousse.
We have.
Get out, because of the mouthfeel. They've got a beautiful texture. I think this is cool enough to place on our counter here.
Place it over here.
We will give you a little position of...
And then I did request some chili flakes. I saw
I
we
put
lost
them all in the marinara sauce because I'm just that way inclined. Okay?
Because we can. Because we can.
Let's
Avos
squeeze one
deserve a
more in
little
there,
bit of
why?
love too. Some
Definitely.
salt on there.
I like the idea of, like, to your point, like having things that you can add and build onto your pizza. Some nice fresh things like that. It looks absolutely great.
This is a heavy machinery.
Yeah,
I can
no,
try
you're the
my
only
hand.
one who's allowed to use that.
Real crispy.
So I'm like not a fan of cooking the avo, so I always think put it on afterwards. But if you do like it like that, some people really love that flavor profile and the mouthfeel of it.
Avocado.
So rock on, you do you.
You do
boo.
you.
You do you. But I like the idea of being able to add fresh things after the fact. If you've got quite a nice meaty, fatty pizza,
Very
the
rich.
rocket, some herbaceous, some fresh tomato, absolutely beautiful. Yes, you tackled that pizza like
I
it
really
was
want to try
it was
it
a
out.
job.
Oh, it's actually really warm. Okay,
Oh, no.
cheers.
Ching ching, happy pizza day. I don't think it is pizza day, but happy. Absolutely beautiful. It's quite hot as well. Clearly, it lands beautifully when one ingredient can work from first bite right through to the family pizza night. You know it's earned its permanent spot in the kitchen, just like it has here. I was worried you weren't going to be able to turn around again. She's okay, she'll be okay. Whether you're packing lunchboxes, serving up a quick weeknight dinner, or bringing the people around to create your own pizza, I love it. Adding an avo is one of the easiest ways to make every meal that little bit better. And for more delicious avo inspiration, you can visit avocado.co.za. Follow at I Love Avos SA. And most importantly, remember to add an avo.
Always. And also
Sure,
remember
you are
to
right,
let your
my friend.
pizza cool down before you take a bite, please. I think I burnt the entire inside of my mouth.
Now can you taste the food? No. Okay, be safe out there. We'll see you now. Welcome back as we launch into the third and final hour of the show. Before we release you into the big wide world out there, let's get you prepped for the weather ahead, so at least you know what to wear today. And it looks like a beautiful day across the land. Let's kick it off in Polokwane right now. Your Thursday is going to bring you some bright sunny skies. Your temperatures do kick off at a low of 5 degrees and then climb to a beautiful high of 25 degrees for your Thursday. Maybe a change in season, it feels like today. Then looking over the coming days, sunny skies still dominating, fairly warm daytime highs, peaking at around 27 degrees for the most part. What a weekend. Class drop morning to you. Sunny skies are going to take over your day today as well. Temperatures ranging between a cold 2 degrees and they rise to a warm enough high of 23. And then over the coming days, we've got some daytime highs peaking 23, 24 degrees throughout. Your skies remaining sunny as well. Beautiful weekend on the cards. Pretoria, you're going to spend your Thursday under sunny skies, thankfully. Your temperatures range between a low of 6 degrees and a nice high of 24. And then as we throw it forward, the sunshine is here to stay. Tomorrow's temperatures climbing to 24 degrees after a chilly start at 7, and they keep climbing through the weekend. Josie, good morning to you. Today's forecast is filled with mostly sunny skies, thankfully, and a calm southwesterly wind as well. And your temperatures are going to drift between 6 degrees as your low and peak at 21. Then nearing the weekend, daytime highs will hold steady at 22 degrees. Skies remaining partly sunny and clear of rain, thankfully. And Mbombela, our next stop, and you can expect predominantly sunny skies, a few passing clouds as well today. Then a brisk 9 degrees is going to give way to a warm afternoon high of 23. Excuse me. And then tomorrow, it just keeps climbing beautiful highs, 27 degrees for your Friday, for your Saturday, and it climbs even higher for Sunday. Bloemfontein, our next stop, and you've got mostly sunny conditions persisting throughout your day, albeit we do start on a very cold 1 degree, and we set at a high of 21 degrees for your Thursday. And then Friday brings a 22-degree high before the clouds start gradually building over the weekend. Richards Bay, good morning to you. Our reward this morning, plenty of sunshine in store for you today, and the temperatures really reflecting that. A cool 13 degrees gives way to a comfortable 24-degree high later today. Partly cloudy conditions are then going to persist onwards going into next week, with your temperatures ranging in the mid to upper 20s as we peak. Durb's our next stop, and we've got mostly sunny skies taking centre stage in South Africa's playground today. Temperatures will rise from a low 12 degrees to set at 23 degrees as your maximum. And over the coming days, partly cloudy skies. Friday starting on a sunny note. So great way to kickstart the weekend. Temperatures moving between a low of 12 and a high of 24. Tata, you've got mostly sunny skies expected throughout your day today, and your temperature range starts at 5 degrees, but you kick up to a high of 23 today, and then partly cloudy skies expected to follow through for the coming days, with temperatures peaking at 26 degrees on Saturday after a cool low of 8. Mkuba, good morning to you. Partly cloudy skies are going to kickstart your day, but it's going to turn into a very pleasant afternoon. Temperatures moving between a freezing 3 degrees, setting at 23 today. Then cloudy conditions dominate the forecast ahead. Some sunny intervals, though, expected, with temperatures remaining pleasantly warm throughout the weekend, especially. Kogompo City, good morning to you. You're going to wake up to partly cloudy conditions for your Thursday. 11 degrees is where you kickstart your temperature journey, warming to a nice 22 degrees as your high. Then cloudy and humid conditions are going to dominate the forecast ahead, with temperatures starting off on a chilly 11 degrees before climbing up to 11, doubling up, or to 22 rather. Rebecca, good morning to you. You can expect partly cloudy skies and the occasional gust of wind today as we drift between a cool 11 as our low, setting at 21 degrees. And then over the weekend, we've got cloudy conditions persisting. Tomorrow's temperatures drifting from a cool 11 degrees to set at 20. Gorgeous George, how are you feeling this morning? Well, we're going to unfold under mostly partly cloudy skies in your neck of the woods. Temperatures will range from a nippy 9 to set at a daytime high of 19. And we kind of stay in that zone over the days ahead, cloudy and humid conditions, in fact, and a bit of rain kicking in on Sunday. Cape Town, the mother city, is our next stop, and we've had a damp start to the day. Some morning drizzle and fog in places. Please be careful out on the roads. Temperatures sitting at a chilly 11, rising to only 17 today. Then we stay in that moderate zone for the weekend. Looking ahead, days are going to be defined by cloudy and humid conditions. Those temperatures ranging in the upper teens. Sutherland is where we find ourselves next, and you're looking up to partly cloudy skies today. Temperatures ranging between a crisp 4 degrees, setting at only 19 for your Klein Vrydag. But looking ahead, we start to climb. Mostly cloudy skies, persisting daytime temperatures topping out at around 20 degrees tomorrow and 19 over the weekend. Kimberly, I hope you're having a great start to your day. You've got sunny skies dominating the forecast for your Thursday. Temperatures will rise from a nail-biting 1 degrees to a beautiful 22, and then it just gets better. Sunny skies are going to gradually give way to a few more cloudier conditions, with temperatures remaining pleasantly warm, in fact peaking 25 degrees come Saturday. Up east, you've already had some great weather over the last couple of weeks, and sunshine continues to dominate your forecast today. Temperatures rising from a freezing 3 degrees, but sitting at a beautiful 26. And then look at that weekend, 28-degree peak for the whole weekend starting from tomorrow. Soak it up. And there you can see a little bit of cloud cover in parts, but mostly beautiful sunny weather across the land today. So we know what it's going to feel like. How does it look? Well, we've had some fantastic contributions from our photographers out in the range, and we started our morning view off in Walkerville in Gauteng, where Brittany Lombard captured this. Wow. Early morning, you can feel it. You can feel the nip in the air as the sun tries to stake a claim to daytime. That's beautiful. Sometimes you don't have to go far, go onto a mountain, just capture the energy of the morning. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Brittany. Have an amazing day. And meanwhile, in Karira, in the Eastern Cape, Katie Barnes, my bad, snapped this morning's scene. I love the fact that she was like, I just got to stop, get out of my car and capture the sunrise because it's breaking over the mountain and it's beautiful. The hope of a new day. And again, proof of life that other people are up earlier than us for your Feel Good Breakfast show. Well, that's going to take some beating, but we've got our final sunrise view of the hour, and this one comes from Cornwyn Muller from Saldanha Bay, one of my favorite parts of the world. Jelly right now. I want to wake up there every day. We're moving to Saldanha Bay. It's as simple as that. Absolutely beautiful. If you think where you live is more beautiful, if you think you wake up earlier, if you think you're a better photographer, prove it, man. WhatsApp us on 063-036-9649. And I think with the final hour of the show, we're going to have a lot to talk about. So let's kickstart that conversation.
We 100% do. Listen, Chani's standing by because she catches up with Drooms and Droom. Really excited for our entertainment of the day to be at the forefront. And then another person that really is right at that forefront is adaptive athlete Tawfiq Carr, who's also going to join us in just a little bit to talk about Disability Pride Month. And we can't wait to get straight into that conversation. So don't go too far. We'll be back straight after this.
This July, every fuel stop could be twice as rewarding. Fill up at Shell, scan your Shell V Plus rewards card, and pay using your ABSA Visa card to unlock double rewards through Shell V Plus rewards and ABSA rewards. Enjoy up to 60% real cash back, plus up to R1 per litre with Shell V Plus rewards when using your ABSA Visa card, depending on your rewards tier. One fuel stop, 2 rewards programs. Double the rewards.
My Feel Good family, dit is nog steeds your Feel Good breakfast show hier op S3 and get excited. Why? Because this morning our studio is packed with pure Afrikaans pop royalty and their infectious energy. They're the dynamic brother duo who took the music scene by storm with their quirky rhythms, unforgettable hooks, and of course their chart-topping hits like Hey Sonneblom, one of my favorites. They've also redefined the alternative pop landscape. My Feel Good family, let's get ready for the phenomenon that is Drums and Drum. Put your hands together for Drums and Drum. Hallo, julle gaan het?
No, it's just great. Great. It's so fun being here. And you guys have been so kind and we're just chilling and it's great being here. Thank you.
I love the little sibling brotherhood going on over here. Ek het die eerste keer van julle gehoor back in 2022 met Hey Sonneblom. Hoekom dink julle Suid-Afrika het so oor julle so verlief geraak?
Ek dink Hey Sonneblom was like ek het geen idee hoekom mense hom gelike het.
Want ons letterlik die grootste liefdes hoor.
Mense is weird, hulle luister ons songs en ons is forever like thankful daarvoor, maar this is crazy. Ek kan nie vir jou sê hoekom dit gewerk het nie, maar I just think we've been enjoying the journey so much. It's been so fun. And just good vibes all the way. So hopefully we can do this as long.
So you guys said that you're actually you're just at home really all the time?
Well,
you're not cool.
Yeah, we're not.
You're being very cool in front of me, mine. I just said.
Thank you. No, we try. We can dress cool, but I think most of the time, like I think people think like artists are these like celebrities and whatever. Cool people. But at the end of the day, we are just like I say, acting cool and trying to write songs that resonate with people, and that's the vibe.
Incredible. Okay, so the name Drums and Droom, that obviously means dream syndrome. Wat is nog steeds die groot droom that you still want to achieve within the industry?
Ek dink om mense soveel as moontlik ons sê altyd aan te steek met musiek.
To infect them with the syndrome.
The good vibes in music. So ek dink om soveel as mense te kry. It's amazing ways.
Okay, now as I said, julle twee is twee broers en julle moet nou alles deel. So we're talking like studio, we're talking tour bus, alles. How do you now balance being brothers but also professional musicians?
I think the brotherhood that we've established that we have is so like we obviously as brothers we grew up together. We know each other's quirks and ins and outs, and I just think there's no one else that I would like try to tackle this industry and this game of life and music with. I think we just know each other. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people ask like, do we fight?
Yeah.
But like,
that's my next question. I never fought right before going on stage, and now we're these huge rock stars, so we just like fight.
You get quickly fight. Yeah, it's like very irritating, but it isn't like I give him a clap or anything. It's like really
it's always a strategic like irritation, and it's always like, where are the drumsticks? We need this. So it's always solving a problem together, and I think that's our whole mentality approaching this thing. We're not individuals really going into it. We do have our own individuality. But we are a team, and we can't do this without the others.
Well, that's why you guys are so successful, because you have each other. I mean, you couldn't imagine doing this alone. Now, as an Afrikaans duo, you guys are also an independent act. What are some of the challenges that come with that independence?
I think it's quite difficult being independent. Obviously, the resources is a big thing. Everything we do, we fund self, and I think just keeping mentally strong throughout the whole industry it's very tough, because you don't have anyone to bounce back, or like professionals that you can say, what do you think of this song? Do you think people will like it? It's basically just us sitting and scheming in our little home studio and kind of thinking, this is what we want to say. Do you like this? I like this. And then kind of just taking the risk and jumping straight into it. And but the biggest benefit though is you get the most true and honest version of us, because we are literally doing everything. So
that's nie gefilter of iets.
It's not curated.
Kom ons gesels oor die nuwe track met Bernice West. It's called Toelaat. I mean, that track is about you just putting your guard down, but then also allowing them to still love you. Are we speaking from a personal experience? Who wrote this? Whose lyrics are these?
Most of the lyrics. But I think we both agreed on the topic when we started writing the song, that love is always this thing. You kind of have to allow yourself, firstly, to accept love.
Yeah.
And then you also got to allow someone else and trust them to let them love you. So it's a trust thing, like you say, and you literally got to allow it, because if you don't like allow yourself love, you're never going to get it in the world. So
Are we there yet? Have we allowed love?
I think so.
Oh, look at you, bro. We love to see love. Okay, success after success with every single single. Kan ons 'n volle album sien in the near future?
I think we've been wanting to do an album since we started. Obviously, we're quite still young and fresh in the scene.
We usually do an EP of like 4 or 5 tracks.
Yeah, okay.
But an album is the...
I think the industry is just in a weird place. Like, everyone wants singles now and wants EPs, but I think we're going to, at some point, just going to put our foot down and just put out an album.
And how many tracks are we looking at there?
Definitely like a 10, 12 track album. That's the vibe, right?
It's like a dream. Okay. And then talk to me about, yes, you've made your stamp here in South Africa, but South Africa is still world, correct? Do we have international dates? Can we see you performing overseas very, very soon?
It's been a crazy ride since the beginning. We always thought it takes like 5 to 10 years to build up the courage, firstly, and like the name to go overseas. But we have been able to partner with some cool bands like Spoegvolf, also a huge Afrikaans band, and Van Pletsen, which was quite fun, and Early B.
Yes.
So we have been able to go with them overseas to the Netherlands, and we really wanted to go this year, but obviously the plane tickets were so expensive. So we were like, let's take a seat back and then plan an epic show and a tour for next year. And I think it's going to be so worth it. So definitely next year, we kind of made a pact now and saying, going forward, at least one international show every year. I think it's just so important for us to expand our heads and keep dreaming, go big.
Drums and drum, that is exactly it. I'm excited. You guys are going to be performing your latest single with Bernice West. So excited. And look, wherever you guys go, anywhere in the world, your South African fans will follow, me included.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you guys soon live right here on Expresso. My Feel Good family, what an incredible journey it has been with Drums in Drum. Their new single is called Tulat, and it is all about finding grace, embracing our flaws, and loving completely. Be sure to stream it now and stick around, because as I said to you, they're performing for you live right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Great conversation, Chani. Thank you. Drums and drums.
And just such cool, down-to-earth guys. When love is the topic of the day, I am there.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm super excited. You know I love sport. You know I love what can happen within the physical challenges. But Taufik Carr is going to take us into a battleground that I think very few of us would be brave enough to even think about doing, let alone put ourselves out there. And we love seeing adaptive sports kind of knocking other sports off the pinnacle. Kind of what these guys are doing is just mind-blowing. So I cannot wait to introduce you to this slightly nervous, heroic individual. I think you can see his face in the corner of the table. But we are going to be talking about Disability Pride Month, and how do we frame that? How do we even have a conversation about it? Well, Taufik is going to help to guide us through the journey.
We'll see you now. Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and thank you for joining us this morning as we mark Disability Pride Month. We're celebrating the people who are challenging perceptions, breaking barriers, and proving that ability comes in so many forms.
Oh man, this is going to be one of those gut check moments, I have a feeling. As an adaptive athlete, content creator and motivational speaker, Taufik Carr turned adversity into purpose, but he had to go through some stuff to get there. Inspiring thousands by showing that strength is measured not by circumstance, but by mindset, by the choices that we make. And after qualifying for the 2026 CrossFit Olympics, and agonizingly, it looks like he might not be able to get there, he is proving that with grit, discipline, and perseverance, no goal is out of reach. Maybe the American consulate can step in and help us out here, please. But before we introduce you to this really cool guy, just take a look at this.
Keep putting in that work. Keep putting in that work. You know why? You were almost there. You were almost there. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off. And they don't want you to know that.
I mean, let's give him a feel good welcome. Taufik Carr joins us. Your story is incredible. You reminded us it actually made headlines a couple years ago, and since then it's been a almost 7-year journey.
7 years.
7-year journey of you recovering, building strength, momentum, building purpose as well. Was there a moment that defined that for you throughout your journey?
Yes, there was a moment, and I feel like my disability shouldn't define who I am, and that wow.
You got this,
Yeah, but this is I'm trying to summate the last 6 years of your life. And you are so open about what you went through, and I think the world grabbed onto it. It was one of those things, those kind of stories where it would be so easy to say, he gets what he deserves. He's out there racing, he's doing that. And I think so many of us fall victim. You've had to grapple with that yourself. This is something that you, to a large degree, brought on yourself. You have turned it into something that is helping so many other people. Where does that strength come from? Did your mama give it to you? Did you find it in the dark places in recovery?
I think I found that in the dark places of recovery because I went through depression, and that was tough though. I never wanted to go out. I was in my room, didn't want to go anywhere, didn't want to see people. And yeah, it was tough. I gave my wife a hard time though.
I can imagine.
Like, really, it was tough. And that's what actually pushed me. I need to get out of this, you know. And I have 4 kids. I'm like, they're looking up to me, and I need to do this. And eventually, I came out of that.
And now they're going, look at Dad now. Absolutely. Because I think it is so easy to stay in that place, right? But to make the tougher decision, to fight through it on behalf of your family, your kids, and yourself, and really step out there, become a motivational speaker, and then go ahead and qualify for the CrossFit Games out in the US.
What's wrong with you, man?
Jeez, overachiever. What was that process like? How did you get yourself to that training level?
Okay, two years ago, I decided, look, you need to do something. You need to be active because if I'm not going to I'm going to pick up weight, and then I'm going to need a bigger wheelchair, and I won't be able to move around places.
Yeah.
And then I decided, okay, I have to go train. And since then, I've been keep on training, and just achieving things, good things, you know.
Did it start off quite tough, though?
Yes, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough because the weights was heavy, and all my cardio and all of that was not at the level it is now. And yeah, it's still challenging though, but you know.
I'm thinking
you're doing it, yeah.
You're probably having to rewire your neural pathways, because it's not like you're just learning to do a small movement.
No,
you are teaching these muscles to do movements that they previously couldn't do.
Yeah.
How does that training, what does it look like? Does it feel like more of a mental barrier pushing through? Are there physical barriers? Looking at some of the stuff that you do,
Truly.
it just feels inaccessible to most people, yet you are carrying a disability. So if I say you are differently able, does that make sense to you, or do you say you are a disabled athlete? How do you frame it? Because you are doing things that I can't do.
I would say I am disabled because I do not have legs. So I am disabled, yeah. But I can do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I can do as you can see, I was doing it.
Yeah,
in the
we're seeing.
handstand and doing the pull-ups there, and I can do ring muscle ups, so I can do a lot of things.
It doesn't stop
It doesn't stop me from doing things. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Do you have sons?
I have 3 sons.
Three
and
sons and one daughter.
yeah.
Do they ever join you in your training stations? Yeah.
They don't. They do jiu-jitsu. So all of us do jiu-jitsu. Even my wife, all of us do jiu-jitsu.
That's
so
incredible.
I'm competing in Mauritius next month.
Oh my God.
In jiu-jitsu, yes. So hopefully I can bring some gold home.
You must come report back, please.
Yeah.
Sophie, you have to.
There is a culture in martial arts and sport and these sorts of communities when you enter into a CrossFit or any kind of these spaces that often becomes, I think, more of the draw card to keep bringing people back. It validates you, and obviously you're proving things to yourself. But has there been one thing, maybe one person or one sentence that came out of a person in a particular moment that kind of impacted you more than anything else, a mantra that you lean into? What do you say to yourself when the darkness comes in, when the weight is too big? What's that thing?
Oh, when people always tell me that I inspire them, and that's a good thing because it shows that my story has impact on people.
Big time.
Yeah, so, yeah.
You draw inspiration from them, drawing inspiration from you. And in the content creation side, what made you decide to get online and share your journey?
Because I want to show people that my disability doesn't stop me from, or stop anybody with a disability from achieving good things or doing whatever you want to do. Life doesn't stop there, you know.
You're even going beyond.
But it's also, and I'm thinking as a dad who's constantly trying to model as opposed to preach to my kids, you've taken responsibility for your life on a level that few men do. And you might feel like you were forced into this position to do this, but you've been making choices along the way. These are choices that you have made to take it to this point, which is amazing. So thank you for setting this example. I'm sure your boys are feeding off this energy on another level.
And your girl, I'll tell you that.
It's amazing to me. What would you like those that are living with disabilities, those that are maybe a few steps behind in this process where you are? And I think us being able to have conversations, tease each other about our lack of understanding, those awkward moments, that's been one of the greatest journeys for me because I start seeing a disability or the framing of, and I see the amazing athlete or the person behind it. From your perspective, what do you wish that other people in South Africa, especially kids living with disabilities, knew about themselves?
You know, they should not give up. There is the whole world out there, and things seem difficult, but you can push through. Definitely can. And the world is out there.
It is.
Yes.
Just need a visa. Just need a visa to get out there to the world.
Congratulations, regardless, though. That is an incredible feat. The CrossFit Games. Let me just get the phrasing right. 2026 CrossFit Games happening in the USA.
Yes, happening next week, Friday. But unfortunately, I'm able to go.
Well,
surely we know somebody.
If you do know anyone at the American consulate now, and you are Team RSA DNA, let's make it happen. But I think the most important, the impact of this journey has happened already. Whether you're out there winning titles or not, it's the blood, sweat and tears in between. It's doing the things that most of us feel are completely impossible. That's the impact, my brother. But I think a medal or two is still in, and we've got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to conquer next week as well, so we love that.
We love you, and thank you for joining and sharing your story to the nation and beyond. You can connect with him across socials, as you said and saw. He shares his journey everywhere. But now, though, to celebrate even more, let's get into a bit of a performance with Drooms and Droom.
The talented brother Joe is about to perform for you live right here at our Samsung DQX studio. I feel like I'm getting a private performance. I'm so excited. It is a brand new track with Bernice West. It is called Dulat. My Feel Good family, put your hands together. It's Drooms and Droom.
Ek raak te vinnig kwaad
sal alles in hierdie hart gee vir jou. Ek sal leef, ek sal sterf, ek sal net vir jou. As ek veg, as ek bloei, as ek alles van my gee vir jou, sal jy my toelaat om deel te wees van jou. Sy ken die Here kan lig in my donker sien. Sy gee blomme vir mense wat ek nie verdien. Ek bid te min, ek oordink elke dag. Ek sukkel om eerlike woorde te sê. Maar ek sal veg, ek sal bloei, ek sal alles aan hierdie hart gee vir jou. Ek sal leef, ek sal sterf, ek sal net vir jou. As ek veg, as ek bloei, as ek alles van my gee vir jou, sal jy my toelaat om deel te wees van jou. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, and we came with treats this time. We can't wait to have his face be shown on national TV once again as we celebrate South Africa's creative spirit this morning. We're shining a light on the storytellers turning real-life experiences into unforgettable entertainment.
This is always going to be funny. Award-winning comedian Dalen Oliver is back in the country, thank goodness. He joins us after a remarkable travel ordeal, inspiring his brand new stand-up comedy show that is kicking off. It's stuck in Dubai, ahead of the biggest national tour yet. Can we give him a round of applause?
Hey, thank you.
It sounded great in principle. Let's go to Dubai. What happened, dude?
I was glued to your Instagram.
Tell you what happened. The South African ran and cheap flights. That's what happened. Because I booked a cheap flight, and the cheap flight meant that I had a 20-hour layover.
Right.
And my wife and I were back and forth. I'm like, Max, I don't want to take a long flight. She's like, no, it's fine. You've got friends there. We've got family there.
Easy.
Go hang out with them. But it was a 20-hour layover.
Yeah.
But you make the rand stretch.
Yeah.
And I landed at 6 a.m. I was supposed to fly to Adelaide to go to Adelaide Fringe.
Yeah.
And then that was at 2 a.m. on the Sunday. But then at 2 p.m. on the Saturday, I saw 2 white trails in the sky. My friend was with me, wore spectacles. So I'm like, what's that? He's like, I can't see. I'm like, there, bruh. Then I heard, and then I thought it's fireworks. I'm not even teasing. I thought it's Diwali. I'm like, did I miss something? What month am I in? And then
no, we would have booked you for the show to do
yeah,
something.
why not here? Why not here?
Yeah.
But then 15 minutes after that, he started getting messages, calls, hey dude, under attack, this is what's happening. 4 p.m., my international flight was cancelled.
Oh.
I didn't know what to do because I've never had a local flight
And
cancelled.
you didn't have 70, 80 grand to just hop
No,
on
not
another
at all.
flight. Oh,
A lot of people said, why didn't you come home? I'm like, it's not a taxi.
What is
I can't tell the brat turn around.
and they're like, oh, what, your family's going for another week? I'm like, yeah, it's 80,000 rand a ticket now.
Exactly. What do you mean?
As you're looking at flights are increasing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But then, dude, by 6 p.m., international airspace was shut down. So now your brain is going, what is happening?
I'm in Dubai forever.
I'm in Dubai. I'm living here.
I'm living here.
We should have had children, Maxine.
As we put the nuggets back.
What's happening? But then I was there for 4 days. All the chaos. I posted my first video the Sunday because I wasn't sure initially. Can I post? Can't I post? But then just shared my authentic story. And the amount of love that I received was mind-blowing. Like, I'm not famous, so the first video I got was like 2 million views. I was going, no, I'm not your hero. They were like, you our guy. I'm like, I'm not your guy.
Do you know how many sappers there are in Dubai? We're like,
they were like, you our guy.
You are, and you were the guy.
I was the
then
guy.
you were a reporter on the ground.
People were messaging me, how's our things over there? Are you safe? We have family there. What's happening?
Update us.
I'm like,
what's the crude oil price at the moment?
If you e-wallet me, I'll give you information, cash only. But the sappers, they were hilarious because they're like, dude, don't worry, the government's got the capabilities. Come chill by us, come have a braai, you'll be okay. And their peace gave me peace.
Yes.
And then from there, just started being the guy who gave updates.
So, but then when did this become a comedy show? Or was it always going to be that?
It was never going to become a comedy show. So a lot of people said, why don't you come home? I said, listen, first of all, if you're South African and you have the privilege of traveling, you make the situation work. You can't just come home. I planned this festival for a year. There's visas involved, and you can't just cancel, right? Then when I eventually made it home, after about a few weeks, I told my wife, listen, this is a cool story. Can it be a comedy show? She's like, I trust you.
Yes.
I'm like, that's all I need. You know, South Africans, you just need your partner to believe.
Thumbs up and you're on.
Even if you're unqualified for the job, if your partner says, I believe in you, you apply for the job,
You're
right?
good to go.
And then went, okay, I'm going to see if I can book Cape Town dates. Managed to get Baxter dates. Then went, I'm going to get hold of the National Arts Festival, see if I can change my show title. They said, yes, it's fine. And then went, let's just lean into it and plan the tour. And now we've got 15 cities and towns in SA.
This is the biggest tour you've got on yet.
Yes, that I've soldiered through in one go.
In one go.
Are you going to start calling yourself the thing now? Like a
My child's
successful
name is stuck in
international comedian. Okay.
My child's name will be Dalen stuck in Dubai, Gerard Oliver Jr.
Where's Maxine's name?
Where's Maxine? No.
You look like John Stewart or like Trevor Noah. A late night show with Dalen Oliver.
This was the idea. So because I called myself the official, unofficial news correspondent for South Africa, within the first 24 hours, I'm not lying to you, more than 25 local and international publications got hold of me. You're stuck in Dubai. Can you give us updates?
Yeah, give us
and then I just went, whoa. Here's the hotel number, here's the details. I was laughing because when I made it to Sydney, one international publication said, hey, we want to chat to you. Are you still stuck in Dubai? I'm like, no, I just landed in Sydney.
Right.
They're like, oh, no, it's fine.
We don't need you anymore.
We want to chat to someone.
They want it in
on the ground.
But I'm also actually quite famous.
I was like, but I'm safe. Does that matter?
It's worse that you're safe, actually.
Well, the comedians who were laughing were like, bruh, for your career, you should have stayed in Dubai. This is the most success you've had.
Exactly. Well, you can always go back.
You can always go back. Go stay there.
That being said, you chose very intentionally, overtly to be here. Your hood.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
in Cape Town.
Love South Africa. Love Cape Town.
This is turning into something else here, and hopefully this has given you the kick in the pants to understand where you sit in the ecosystem of things, dude.
Honestly, you start learning, because with 90 Day Comedian, my previous show, there was lots of traveling involved, and you start learning how to speak to each country, each city. And with Stuck in Dubai, I said, look, I'm going to lean into my comedy muscle and write the show. Went to National Arts Festival, the show won an award, which is great. Thank you. It got an Ovation Award.
Well done.
We don't do it for accolades, but bigger picture, I went, it's a good show. The story's good. So when reflecting on the show, I went, don't fabricate material for a laugh. Just tell the story. The jokes will come. Just tell the story. So after telling the story, I can confidently go, it's not just me doing videos going, I'm stuck in Dubai, I'm stuck in Dubai. It's a great journey of also being proudly South African. Because when we're in the world, people were like, oh, you're not scared. You in Dubai. I'm like, but I'm in South Africa. Anything can happen.
Please can we bring up one of those photos of you in the most dangerous place in the world with this manicured, perfect street behind you. I'm like, dude, we could walk 20 meters in any direction here and feel less safe.
God.
I'm like that. I find that when I go to the little town in Newcastle where my wife comes from, I often feel like I'm the most dangerous.
You're the most dangerous person there. Well, that's the thing. When any South Africans in a room internationally, you go, this is the safest and most dangerous room that we are in. Because we will protect you and we will rob you. We're not dangerous, but we're street smart.
We'll also be nice when we rob you.
Yes, very kind. You brought this upon yourself. You know why you did this.
Come on.
So your South Africanness brings peace to you.
Absolutely.
Because we're faced with adversity, but that breeds resilience and it breeds excellence.
Oh, we're so proud of you, Jalen. Come
Thank you.
on.
And comedy awards.
Come on.
Thank you.
21 July to 1 August is when this runs. That's now, eh?
Yeah, that's now.
Now. Next week.
Now.
still
That's next
tickets
week.
even?
There are still tickets. It's looking to sell out by next week, which is exciting. And then we're in London at some festivals, in Stockholm at festivals, and then back in South Africa until November.
You know what you deserve? You deserve a break before you take on off. So let's bring in a coffee and an Omar Rusk for you.
There we go.
Dalen Oliver deserves this.
You chops. I've been sitting staring at these things for about 20 minutes now.
Thank you. This
just
is
waiting for this moment to come in here.
You needed a Dalen.
Reward the man.
This is part of the goodies that were en route to Dubai that I had to smuggle for my sister. Like you know when you're South African, you must take the goodie bag.
Bring the knickknacks and you bring the Omar Rusk.
Liesl Oliver, this is for you.
It's for you.
I had to smuggle rusks to Australia. And you know the weirdest thing is, can I dip?
Yes, of course.
You know what the weirdest thing is when they ask you, what is this? You're like, oh, you don't even know.
You don't even know?
This is going to change your life.
What's your dipping method there?
You must always make sure, you got to get the saucy dipping method.
You got it? And how many dips are you doing?
So I'm going to keep 5, 4, 3.
Oh, he's a 5-seconder.
He's a prolonged.
Yeah, but you got to make eye contact. And make sure
with your rusk or with me?
Oh.
I like the cascade.
You must make eye contact with your rusk.
You gotta know it's an intimate moment between you and them.
You gotta look your rusk in the rusk and say, do you take me to be your lovely with his rusk?
I do.
I now just feel guilty about this poor friend of mine who's now half the size that he was when we started our relationship.
That's the magic. That shows that you really enjoyed it. When it's falling apart before it starts.
Wait, that's not good at marriage advice.
I got caught
But it's good rusk advice.
Good rusk advice.
If your rusk is not falling apart before it starts, then you're undercommitting.
Doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I love you, man, so much. Congratulations. Welcome back, buddy. Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Please go and watch this, man. I think this is going to be his funniest
all over.
one yet.
Please.
But now we know life does get busy, and before we know it, we've worked through lunch, we've skipped our coffee break, we've moved straight from one task to the next without really switching off. And that's why Omar Rusk's Time to Dip campaign is encouraging all of us South Africans to make the time for something we all need, like a real break.
Yeah. Imagine you had this while you were in Dubai.
Yo, bruh.
You'd be so calm.
Proper.
You'd be relaxed,
I'd
wouldn't
be
you?
sorted.
You'd be sorted.
I'm stuck in a rusk. I'm stuck in a rusk.
That's the name of his next comedy show, actually, in case you missed it.
Rusk. I like it.
21 July, 1 August. Get your tickets nationwide. Also, if you're in London and Stockholm, get your tickets. Support our boy, Dalen Oliver.
Thank you.
Award-winning comedian.
Thank you to you for being award-winning presenters, award-winning rusks, award-winning coffees.
Amen.
Award-winning jawbones.
Oh, really?
Oh, look at this.
Thank
Beautiful. Beautiful man.
That's why when he comes, I ask if I can put his microphone on him. And I do get a little handsy at times. I do get a little
Stop
handsy.
it. Put your mask away.
I just watch it. It's great.
Oh, no, I actually love this. No, we are so proud of you, bud. And
thank you, guys.
I want to say take a break, but don't take a break because you're so hot right now.
Baby steps, man.
Crazy,
thank you,
bud.
thank
go
you.
Crazy,
we count our blessings, commit to the season, and we're grateful to people around us like you guys who always show love to us, man. Thank you.
That's true.
But stop calling yourself an MC and a comedian.
Yes.
Just be a comedian so that we can move away from everyone expecting MCs to be comedians the whole time.
Listen, you make it difficult for us because you the MC that comes with hair and a jawbone. Then I arrive and then they look at me and go,
imagine I could sing like the other guy.
But you can't dance.
Over.
You're lucky you can
Well, we're working on that one.
See, funny, I told you.
So many rusk flavors to choose from. We've got the buttermilk, the OG, and so many more beyond that. I personally always go for the chunky buttermilk.
I mean, look at that. They've got a Malva pudding vibe.
Malva pudding flavor too.
I finished mine.
Imagine asking
You're
a
welcome
person
to have another.
asking a non-Saffir in Dubai, would you like a Malva pudding rusk?
What do you mean?
No, would you like a Malva pudding Omar?
What do you mean? What is a Omar and what is a Malva pudding?
And what is a rusk?
I love that.
Let me show you how to dip.
I love that. Whether it's sharing a cup of coffee and an Omar rusk with colleagues, with your favorite friends, catching up with your bestie, or simply taking a few quiet minutes for yourself, those intentional pauses can help you reset, recharge for the rest of your day.
What we've established something that you can use.
Yep.
Rest is productive.
Ooh, that's a great line.
Take that with you.
I'll take that with me. Rest is productive.
Because it's kind of like a snorty retort.
Yes.
If someone's on your case or whatever.
Yes.
It's a supportive comment to
is.
someone who's overtired without being too like, go and have it. It's the worst thing when you're overtired. People just rest, man.
Yeah, you're like, what do you mean?
If I could rest,
yes,
then I'd be rested.
Also, this is the quality of this interview. We use the word retort. I have not used the word retort
No,
before 9
Graham
a.m.
uses the word retort.
Yeah,
Not the rest
like
of
that,
us.
it's not even to reteach something. That's not a retort. It's retort. I love that.
I'm going to say balmy during. We don't have another weather report. I would have worked out balmy for you as well.
Save the best for last.
Got the good English. It's good.
Dalen, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate you. Please take the rest. Not the half-eaten one. Apologies.
Do you have a bucket for me? A Tupperware? Do you have a
scuffed-in.
I need a scuffed-in. You have.
Yes,
Thank you.
we do.
That's how we get paid.
That's your butt.
So, and I'm not even joking. That's our love language here. This is a reminder. Do you know how good we are feeling after just taking a moment, just a break to reconnect and chill out? So here's a reminder to everyone watching, take your own moment. Put the to-do list on pause, even if it's big, massive things like Dalen's experiencing in his life. Just take a moment. Enjoy your time to dip with Omar rusks.
And you could, in fact, win your office's share of 150,000 individually wrapped Omar rusks. All you have to do is head to omar.co.za, nominate your office, fill in the quick entry form, confirm your email, and then you're in. Then all that's left to do is cross your fingers because your office could be next in line for a delicious time and a dip surprise. I'm not saying Dalen might jump out of box, but who knows?
I might. Stuck in a box, stuck in a box, stuck in a box.
T's and C's apply. Dalen, cheers to you, friend.
Cheers, that peanut butter flavor. The local Cape Town word is a tokkel or a dovel.
A dovel.
Change your life.
When he hits that octave, you know. We'll see you now.
Officially unavailable for meeting activities. I'm on a break.
Andre! I'm on a break!
All right, so we need another beautiful performance. Drums and Drum are going to perform, and they've got their own vibe. They are just so amazing, and they're going to perform one more time for you.
Oh, well, I'm excited for that. Just for me, I'll take it. We'll see you after the break.
For me.
All right,
I don't
for
think they know
Dalen
who
too.
you are, Rue. No offense to you.
No, I know.
She's part of your Feel Good Mornings, and now she's nominated for TV Show Presenter of the Year at the Basadi in Music Awards.
Now, if Kutle Adams has made you smile, inspired you, or become part of your morning routine, now's the time to show us some love.
SMS TV Presenter and Kutle Adams to 33329 or vote online at basadimusicawards.co.za/vote.
Now, voting does close on the 18th of July. It's our turn to make Kutle's day.
Let's bring it home.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My feel-good family, Drums and Drums, are such lovely humans. I said, please, you're so talented. We need a performance number 2, and they said, say less. So with their single called, Shh, here is Drums and Drums.
You know you feel like snow when your lips fall upon my skin. I get a little chill from you. You make me melt, make me wanna sing. I feel electrocuted when your hands get under my skin. I get a little spark from you. You make me wanna start over again, go. You make me wanna dance, make me wanna move, make me wanna lose control, make me wanna groove. You know you feel like fire when your eyes shine into mine. I get a little blinded by you. You make me warm when I cross the line. I feel ignited when you get into my head.
Another feel-good production.